protect your soul.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. With crimson secrets and forbidden bliss, can't stay still, don't stop that thrill. My bones crave your skin, temptation within, mistakes ignite the silence. Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Yeah.
Hello, welcome back to the We Are City channel. We're here for our alternative live stream once again, alternative commentary with us on the We Are City channel. I'm joined by my friend as usual.
Hiya, how you doing?
And you're going to listen to us commentate on the Manchester City versus Newcastle game, which will be City's 900th Premier League game, which is a big milestone really, nearly 1,000 now, only 100 games away. Another 2-3 seasons or so. You're better at maths than me.
Yeah, two and a bit. 2 and a bit seasons, isn't it? Oh, no, well, no, three and a bit, isn't it? If it's Premier League games.
Yeah, Rain Man. And as it says there, Newcastle 1, Manchester City 0. That, of course, isn't right. It is 0-0. I was preemptively saying that Newcastle were going to score. The preparation wasn't fantastic there. Blame the tech guy. You know, you've got to sack these people sometimes. It's not good enough. Anyway, so we're going to have a look at the two teams, the Newcastle side and the Manchester City side. I'm going to pull it up on screen now. As you can see on the left-hand side already, there is the City side. So we are going with a 4-3-3 as usual. But we'll pull this one up on screen. This is how we think City are going to line up, although that front line is a pretty fluid-looking front three. So City go with Ederson in goal, a back four of Cancelo, Stones, Ruben Diaz and Nathan Ake playing at left-back again today. Rodri holds in the middle, probably with Gundogan as a double pivot, but you never know. De Bruyne on the right-hand side or just behind Ferran Torres or Bernardo Silva. Sterling on the left, Bernardo on the right, Ferran Torres to the middle. Although I can see it being a double pivot of Gundogan and Rodri, and then De Bruyne and Ferran Torres playing, or probably De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva playing as that double false nine. Do you think that's how City are going to go? Do you think maybe they'll stick to the 4-3-3? How are they going to go today?
I think it's going to be the same as the last couple of weeks. I think, like we said, the double pivot with Gundogan and Rodri, one of them dropping into the back, sort of make a back three, and the full backs will get forward. I think it's a similar sort of lineup. I can't imagine we'll be doing much defending today. Hopefully not, anyway.
And I think it's going to be the same decision that we saw before, where City are playing, you know, the whole. I think it's the same as Southampton, literally as the same as Southampton. They're going to set off with that 4-3-3 in the first half. And then when they realise that Newcastle, I mean, definitely Fabian Schär, from my understanding, is a top player for passing the ball out from the back, similar to Vestergaard. Start playing Bernardo and De Bruyne up top as that double false nine to try and stop that back five of Newcastle. I mean, they'd like to call it a back three, but we know it's going to be a back five.
Yeah, it definitely is going to be a back five for Newcastle, I think. But, I mean, you've got Matt Ritchie, haven't you, playing left wing back, who's quite good attacking.
Yeah.
And DeAndre Yedlin can be quite attacking as well, but I don't think they're going to get much chance to do any attacking today, to be honest.
No, I think definitely a positive is the fact that we've got a player like Joe Linton up top and not Callum Wilson. City played Hoffenheim, I think it was 3 years ago in the Champions League. Joe Linton played for Hoffenheim, and I was actually really impressed by him. He's one of them players where he's got a great mixture of pace, strength and technical ability. And City struggled against him. He's a bit of a bully. You know, as a centre-forward, he wants to push people down. He wants to get in battles. And I think it was Otamendi who had a bit of a scrap with on that day. But since he's joined Newcastle, I've not seen anything from him other than that one goal against Spurs. I think on one of his first ever appearances, he's not been impressive at all.
No, I think he just offers a bit more than Wilson does, doesn't he, like you say, in terms of strength, but no pace to cause any problems in behind. That shouldn't be a worry. I don't think there's going to be many balls fired over behind. It'll more be sort of lumped up to him to nod down for the sort of Almiron and stuff to sort of try and get on the end of. But I don't think they're going to have much luck going through the midfield. But
no. Unless Matty Longstaff has a game against the blue side of Manchester like he usually has against the red side of Manchester. So scores a couple of screamers.
Yeah, well, Sean's on the bench, isn't he, as well? So that's good.
Who is the better Longstaff?
Ooh, I don't know. I think they're both as bad as each other, aren't they, to be honest?
Yeah, I was going to say that. I don't rate either of them. No, when United were linked with Sean Longstaff, 25 million, I thought, what are they doing signing him? He's not that bad of a player, but the fact that I think Newcastle said, no, we want 50 million.
Yeah, well,
I mean, after 8 Premier League games, I thought, that is a ridiculous sort of transfer fee for a player of his quality. And he's never got any better, has he?
No, I don't think he's played that much, has he, to be honest? He's not really, neither of them had a sort of good run in the starting 11, have they? They sort of get swapped out between them, don't they? But they're not the best. They're not. They're all right. They're Newcastle quality, aren't they? That's about their level, isn't it?
Another positive for City is obviously not for Newcastle, and I just want to say that I hope St Maximin is okay. We've heard that he's suffering from long COVID at the moment, but it's positive for City that he's not in the team today, because he's the one player for Newcastle I could see when he plays against City and say, you know what, I'm scared when he gets on the ball because of his skill, because of his pace. running at City's back line on counter attacks. But luckily, he's not in the side state. And is he even on the bench? I haven't actually seen the bench.
No. He's a good
No.
player though, isn't he? He's the one of them that you think he's probably a bit better than Newcastle. He might be more suited at like like an Everton or someone like that, or Wolves or something like that level. But
he did sign a 7-year contract to Newcastle.
It's whether he turns up or not, though, isn't it? When he plays, I think that's his issue.
Yeah, consistency.
He's either mint or non-existent. I don't think he's got a bit of an in-between, really.
No.
But yeah, like you say, it's a good job he's not playing. They've got big Andy Carroll on the bench as well, who hopefully won't come on and score.
I cannot stand Andy Carroll.
No.
One of them players just comes on and throws the elbows and the forearms.
He's good at what he does, and he's very good at bringing the ball down, isn't he? But he'll know in our luck he'll score against us.
Yeah, he's one of them players, isn't he?
Yeah.
I remember when he scored the overhead kick. I think it was against Chelsea, and you just thought, where has that come from? But he's one of them players.
Top bin for West Ham, I think that, wasn't it?
Yeah, I suppose that's why Liverpool signed him. When Liverpool signed him for 35, even
35,
worse.
Jesus.
That could have been possibly one of the worst spendings of money recouped I've ever seen.
Well, who else did they buy? They bought Ricky Lambert, didn't they, as well?
That was to replace Suarez. Later on,
and Andy Carroll, and you just think, oh my God, the levels. Well, they sorted it out now, haven't they?
Because I think that was when they got the 50 million for Torres, and they sort of panic buyed in bringing in Andy Carroll for 35 million. At the time, I think everyone knew. There's quite a lot of these players around, isn't there? That, like Wilfried Bony, I think we've talked about him enough times.
Yeah,
he's one of these players that he's good at his level, but you put him in a team where there's good players around him, and he's just not getting any better.
Yeah, and Benteke was another one when he was at Villa. He was sort of bigged up to be a £35 million signing, think he would link with United and stuff like that. And it's when they go to clubs that don't sort of suit their style of playing it that putting the ball in the box, like they're very similar, aren't they? Bonnie, Benteke, Carroll, get the ball on the red, get in the box, loads of crosses, and they'll score. But they can't do this sort of feeding the ball off and passing it and moving and stuff like that.
No, not that sort of player.
They're not good enough for that. They're not good enough with the ball.
I could say I can think of one, but whether you can as well, whether I'm in agreement with you here. Is there any negatives in that City side that you can pick out? The lineup.
Probably Ake at left back.
Just
because he's not. I don't think he'll get forward much, really. I don't know how good he is on the ball, but he's all right on the ball, but I don't think he's amazing. And so it's sort of that left hand side then's like, because we know Sterling likes to drift inside as well. That left hand side's non-existent, then, isn't it? Effectively,
narrow once again.
In terms of going forward, it's non-existent. Obviously, he'll be there to make up at the back, but yeah, other than that. Gundogan probably as well. I might like to see Foden in there, but as we say every week, someone like that. Even Mahrez, and just go a bit more attacking. I don't think we need two defensive midfielders in against these, but
that was my negative when I said I wonder if you agree with me. That is my negative. Yeah. Why is City playing two defensive midfielders against a team they're going to play 5 at the back, 2 holding midfielders, 2 defensive wingers, and 1 just big man up front they're going to look up to?
And
why the double pivot needed?
He'll be back playing in the defence as well, so they'll probably
be lucky to see Joe Linton. You'll be lucky to see Joe Linton in the City half, I think, for the first half.
Yeah, that's what it's nice to see Laporte on the bench, but he played, didn't he?
Against Arsenal.
Yeah, in the cup. I don't know how he played, but I didn't manage to catch that game. But
no, he played really well.
He's on the bench again, isn't he? Yeah, he's on the bench again, isn't he? Which is good, but
I think actually City, a lot of fans were saying, we've beat Arsenal 4-1. Look how well we played. But in reality, it's like they're just that bad. I know they're going to beat Chelsea 3-1 today.
Yeah, they won today, didn't they? But Arsenal were bad, apparently, weren't they?
There's that goalkeeper. I mean, the goalkeeper was at fault for all 4 goals. He's 26, though.
Yeah, I know, but he's not very experienced, is he?
No.
He's deleted he's deleted all his social media and stuff.
Has he?
Because he was getting abused for letting that free kick in. So he's had to delete. No, it's not. It's just one of them. It happens, doesn't it? He made some good saves earlier on, didn't he? But yeah,
Arteta picked him, didn't he? He didn't have to put him out
that's it. No, he could have just put Leno out, couldn't he? Or one of that. What's he called? The double barrel last name. I can't think what his name is. I think it's a double barrel last name anyway.
Not Matt Macy, do you mean?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Matt Macy. Yeah. They could have put him in, couldn't they? Give him a bit. Him a bit of a go.
Exactly. But they didn't.
No,
they chose
this other lad instead.
That's who they'd signed to be the second choice keeper, though. So.
Yeah, well, I don't know where they got him from, but he's not. He wasn't the best, was he?
No,
from
no.
what I saw. I think
But,
I'd
you
have
know,
saved that free kick, to be honest.
it was right at him, wasn't it? He's pushed it into his own net.
Yeah, it was a bit odd, wasn't it? I don't know if it was just a bit of a panic moment or what, but a bit of a confidence shock on it for him.
But they have gone on and won 3-1 today, so maybe it's a bigger result than what you think. What I wanted to touch on with that was a comment Pep Guardiola made after that game, which I thought was a really good quote. It's quite an interesting quote. After they won 4-1 against Arsenal, they asked Pep, "Is the old City back? You know, is that it now? Are they back now?" And Pep's response was, he said, "If it rains every day and then one day it's sunny, it doesn't mean that the weather's going to change. You know what I mean? It's not going to rain the next day."
That's right, isn't it?
Yeah, and he's, 7 days a week, City, it could rain, and then for one day in the next week it's sunny, and you think, oh, it's not going to rain anymore, and it's just not how it is. So I think it's quite a good quote, really.
Yeah, and as frustrating as it is that they're not playing the most exciting football, they are getting results.
Yeah.
The games that we've been streaming, they have got the results. The Fulham game, the Southampton game, albeit they were a bit dull, but they got the job done and got the win, didn't they? So
yeah.
You
Apart from the United
game. Yeah, I feel as if we should have got something out of that, but I think both teams set up, didn't they, for a draw.
The fact that they've drawn United again now in the Cup, I'm thinking, is he going to do it
year,
again?
I knew it was going to be. It was the same as last year, wasn't it? As soon as I saw the last 4 teams, I thought, there's no way we're getting Tottenham or Brentford. We're going to get United, so...
Yeah.
It's just inevitable, just big TV sort of thing, innit? They can get 2 games out of it rather than it being the final, can't they? So
yeah,
more
I've just
TV money for them.
Jamal Lewis is on the bench for Newcastle, which is a bit odd. I'd expect him to start ahead of Matt Ritchie.
Maybe it's sort of an experience thing.
Yeah,
just to offer them that bit going forward.
A goalkeeper crisis, or is Cardallo their first choice? Because they've got this Mark Gillespie on the bench I've never heard of.
What's the other keeper? Dubravka. He's injured, isn't he?
Is he injured? I thought I was going to say.
I think so.
Didn't they have that? Was it Rob Elliott?
Yeah, I don't know where he's gone now.
No.
I'm just having a look. He got injured, Dubravka, earlier on, looking like about August, I think.
Right, well, okay, so he's been out quite a while then. Whatever injuries
I think, anyway. Up. Oh, no, maybe not. He is injured, though. It's just, he's had a slow recovery, they've said.
Yeah.
So
Pep and Steve Bruce are just coming out of the tunnel now. They seem to get on quite well with each other, them two, don't they?
Yeah.
Every time you've seen him, they seem to talk to each other. Yeah. Yeah, I quite like Steve Bruce.
He's alright. Seems a nice enough fellow.
I think he got a bit
the best manager,
unfair criticism when he joined Newcastle. It wasn't his fault. He's a Newcastle fan. He wanted to do his best he could for the club.
Yeah, well, that's it, isn't it? I mean, he's ex-United as well, isn't he? But...
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I don't mind him though. To be fair,
I don't think he's the best of managers. He's a good player. He was a good player, wasn't he? But I don't think he's the best of managers, is he? But again, he seems to get the job done.
I was always impressed with that Hull side he had. They nearly beat Arsenal, didn't they, in the Cup? They were 2-0 up, weren't they? Not too far in, and then they sort of battled it, they lose 4-2 in the end. But they started off really well.
That was when they had Robertson, wasn't it, and people like that, Maguire,
Livermore, Huddleston.
Like yeah. They weren't a bad team, were they? The weather does not look nice at the Etihad.
It doesn't.
I'm glad we're not sat out in that.
They're doing I think a remembrance, aren't they, of
all
the
few
footballers who've passed over the past year.
Yeah, it's not nice, is it? But it happens, doesn't it?
Yeah, Maradona's one of them. Yeah, Maradona, one of them.
Yeah, as bad as it sounds, it happens, doesn't it? It's just one of them, unfortunately. Let's just hope we get an exciting game today. We've not had one yet.
No, yeah, I'm hoping for a 6-0, 7-0.
Nice. Even if they won 2-0, but they just attacked and actually played some nice football for the game. And maybe Newcastle had a bit of a go. That'd be nice.
Yeah,
nice
I mean, even if Newcastle score 3 goals, but City score 4,
at
least I could actually enjoy the game for once, whereas the last few games...
it's been a bit dull.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just have to see what happens, won't we? It's tough in this sort of December period, isn't it? Because there's a lot of games in such a short period of time. We play at the weekend, don't we, again? And then I think it's the FA Cup. It might be the League Cup midweek and then FA Cup at the weekend after that. And it's it's a lot of fixtures. It's a lot
Christmas
of fixtures
and New Year's always been too many fixtures.
Yeah, I don't know why we don't sort of do what everyone else does and just have a break. Why we have these 2 domestic cup competitions, no one else does.
No.
You know, they all just have the one, don't they? So, absolutely no idea.
Players take the knee.
Neat.
I always confuse that with the kickoff and nearly put the clock on. Some of the players get confused themselves, don't
Did you
they?
see it? Who was it last week?
Mane, was it?
Yeah, it was someone like that, wasn't it? And they ran, didn't they? And then started panicking.
Yeah, so Manchester City versus Newcastle. And we
Big
do have
lump
kickoff.
ball forward early for Newcastle, no surprise. Everyone seems
Cancelo.
to do that. Don't they? If you've
Yeah.
noticed, they pass it back and then lump it over to the left wing. I don't know why.
Newcastle shepherded it out of play. Oh, is it Cancelo, in fact, who did that?
Yeah. Poor from De Bruyne.
10 seconds. We're in 28 seconds, in fact.
Yeah.
It's the game now. Some comments in the live comments. We'll just read them out. Start the game. Chance for Newcastle there
Chance
early on.
early there.
Foden the 47 goat has put, I love your career mode series. Thank you, Foden the 47 goat. I'm glad you do like our career mode series. We use Phil Foden a lot in that, and obviously you're a Phil Foden fan. I'm glad you're enjoying that. Phil Foden is our starting choice, pretty much nearly, right winger on our FIFA 21 career mode. And the career mode episodes are going to keep coming. We're not going to stop. We're going to go as far as we can into the seasons and that, so thank you very much for that. And the cool kid of Zim has put, sup, we should win this game 4-0. I'm hoping so, mate, but you never know with City. You never know. Andrew Buckley said, come on, City. Thank you, Andrew. We hope City do win this game. Linda Littler, it always rains in Manchester. Too right. It's like Pep's quote, I suppose. If it rains, if it's sunny one day, it doesn't mean it's,
The weather's changed.
Yeah, never change in Manchester. And Jamil Bougie, I think it is, has said hello as well. So hello to you, Jamil.
Another lump ball forward.
Newcastle have played as many long balls as they possibly can.
I think that's where the problems are going to come is getting crosses into the box.
Yeah.
I think that if they are going to score, that's where they will score, where Joel Linton will be on stones. And and sort of that's his weakness, isn't it? A bit like Lindelof, they're both a bit weak in the air, aren't they? So
I think a worrying thing for Pep is when he runs out of ideas and he just tells the players to spam as many crosses into the box as possible against three big centre-backs. It's not going to work, is it? 5'7"
Aguero or Torres up front, whoever's on.
Exactly. I don't know. I don't understand it.
I think it's time for him to go.
Yeah.
I think it's the end of the era.
I'm 50-50 on it because if you remember his first season, things didn't go to plan. And it took a transfer window where they brought in, the likes of Mendy, Bernardo Silva, Danilo, Walker, Edison, and Laporte. They changed the squad in that year. Yeah. They need to do that again. And I think this year would have been the year to do that, but because of COVID and the financial restrictions that came with that,
I've not spent
didn't happen.
Money.
It's Gundogan on left wing here, it seems, is it? Or is it Bernardo? Bernardo's out on the left-hand side. Ake. Wasn't sure whether to come or go there or anything, Ake.
No. He's further forward than I thought he'd be.
City have possession on the edge of the Newcastle box. Cancelo with a really nice idea of the ball.
Unlucky.
In behind. Doesn't quite work.
It's a good start though, it's better.
Shami James says Bernardo Silva should score today. I'm hoping so. But his finishing's got to be better, hasn't it, than Chamari? It's got to be better than the game against Southampton where he had a few chances and he died. I mean, it was like he was playing FIFA and he got his buttons wrong and he thought he was playing PES instead. And he's pressing the shoot button, instead he's crossing it and sending it into Rose Ed, whatever he was, or passing to Mahrez. I don't know what he was doing there.
No, I don't. It was a bit weird, wasn't it?
Walk the ball in.
Why didn't just have a shot? Well, that's what they seem to be trying to do at the moment, doesn't it? I think that's why they were struggling. Chance here for Newcastle.
Almiron's in the box. It's a cross into Joelinton and Diaz has headed it away.
Too
City
easy
with a
though.
counter. Sterling.
Ooh.
Torres has just cleaned out Matty Longstaff.
And they give a free kick.
They'll bring his twin on anyway.
If he gets injured, you won't even know, will you?
No. Although one is more ginger than the other.
Yeah, was it a foul? Yeah.
It's an handball by Longstaff, surely.
Yeah, it's a bit harsh, wasn't it?
As he was clattered into.
This is dangerous, though.
Yeah, for Newcastle. I don't see many set pieces scored against City, really. This high line.
This is their sort of thing, and it.
He says.
Keep heading it about in the box until someone nods it in.
Yeah.
Chance for a break here if they can get it going. Ooh, don't think De Bruyne wanted that then.
Big tackle on De Bruyne there. It's a poor throw by Edison in the
Yeah, it
end.
was a bit weird. Well, he sort of looked stuck in two minds, didn't he? Whether to give it or not. In the end, Pep's not happy.
Is he ever?
No.
He'll tell you is though. His team's just lost 6-0. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. More than you believe.
Not even a sign of a press from Newcastle here. Edison's to help
Be on
playing
it.
centre back.
Be on the halfway line next. It is the double pivot once again, but to me it does look like it's De Bruyne and in behind Varane. But Cancelo to me is playing sort of right attacking midfield, and he's played in Sterling here into Varane, and it's over the bar by Newcastle, cleared away by Fabian Schär.
Could have been a better cross from Sterling, couldn't it? I think it needed a bit more firepower on the cross, didn't it?
How many times do we say that?
Nice ball
Raheem
though
Sterling.
from Cancelo. There, just hit it a bit hard and a bit further in front of him.
Yeah.
Good chance though, good ball. Yeah, Cancelo seems to be playing attacking midfield, doesn't he? But I suppose he can afford to. With them only having one up front. We don't tend to score from many corners either, do we? So
No. Well, he's a ball in
from this. Oh, good cross.
I thought Diaz was finishing that then.
Oh, there we go. Murphy's on the run. Well
Sterling's
done.
got there.
I'm surprised Edison weren't there just to clean that up, man.
I hope Edison doesn't have one of these games where he gets so bored he just decides
Just
he'll make a mistake just because why not? We'll clean someone out on the halfway line, why not? Make it more interesting for himself. Here's Diaz into Gundogan, who's got a fantastic first touch by Gundogan.
It's going to be an interesting one because it's a bit wet, isn't it? So there's going to be a couple of mistakes in those in the back fours, the back threes.
Yeah, but the driest grass possible and it'd still roll away from Gundogan's feet.
Yeah.
He'd still under it or over it a pass, wouldn't he?
Oh, he certainly would. The amount of times he gave it away last week was ridiculous. Just every other pass was two of them in Southampton players.
What frustrates you about him is, if it's like a player like De Bruyne or Aguero that gives the ball away, they're the ones who are taking the risk to make these passes. Gundogan's supposed to be one who takes risk, but just every pass comes off and it just doesn't happen. He's lost it again here. And
the thing is, the passes he does give away, they're not like, if it had gone through, it'd have been a chance. They're just like, he's passed it left and he's, hit it too hard.
Exactly, yeah. It's the simple passes he gets wrong.
Yeah. And then he'll spread 140 yards across the pitch. And you think, oh, wow.
Yeah. I mean, if you think of it as a City fan's point of view, you've gone from probably the best midfield in the league, possibly the world, when you've got David Silva and De Bruyne in front of Fernandinho. And you've gone to Rodri and Gundogan.
Yeah, I mean, Rodri's not bad, is he? But
I just don't like him.
He's no Yaya Toure, is he?
No.
He's definitely
He's no Fernandinho, is he?
For him. No, he's not.
And that's the point. The whole idea was we're going to bring in a Fernandinho replacement. We're going to bring someone in who's going to sit in that role. And if Fernandinho can't do it because he's 35, 36 now, you just got someone who steps right into that position. And you went and signed Rodri.
Yeah.
Bernardo Silva, the cross in, played away by Schär. Aimless cross, really.
Yeah, it was. I noticed the point and point you said already, putting these crosses in.
No.
When
Sterling's on the right-hand side.
Oh, give it away. I think they're just sort of floating, aren't they?
Yeah.
Got between each other. There's a chance here. Well, Richie didn't play the ball down the line. I think that's what you'll see from Newcastle a lot. I think he's just getting it back, letting the strikers get up, and then keeper kicking a big oof up the pitch. I don't think they're going to try and run too much of an attack and throw bodies forward.
I have to be honest as well. I think Nathan Ake is a pretty underwhelming signing.
Yeah, I mean, he's all right, isn't he? But
my problem with Nathan Ake is Ake was brought in, one, because he's homegrown. That's a big, as soon as you've got your English passport and City want you then if you're decent, because you don't get many English players pretty cheap or homegrown.
No, and you're in that contingent sort of box ticked, isn't it then?
Yeah, and he's left-footed, so the idea was if Laporte doesn't play, Ake does play. But then you've paid £41 million for someone who got relegated with Bournemouth with one of the worst defensive records in the league that season. And you're thinking, is he really the sort of defender we want?
I think it was just the sort of the options. There wasn't many, was there, to be honest?
No, there's no one else. If I'm honest, from my own point of view, players I've seen, I think the only person that is in any way similar to Aymeric Laporte is if you watch the Spanish League, some people in the comments might watch the Spanish League, is Pau Torres. If you've seen him play for Villarreal, to me, he is Aymeric Laporte. Do you know what I mean? He's the closest thing you're going to get to him. So why not just bring him in as a backup and then say, well, if Laporte doesn't play like at the moment, you play Pau Torres. I mean, we might have been in a more of an issue as we got now of where Diaz is on the left-hand side and Stone's on the right-hand side because they're both so good and we don't need a left-footed centre-back. But Pep's made this massive thing about, I need a left-footed centre-back. I need a left-footed centre-back. That's why we're getting Ake. And now he's playing 2 right-footed centre-backs anyway. So what a waste of time that was.
I think it's that sort of risk element as well, isn't it? That, will they, how long will they take to adapt to the Premier League? Was at least, with Ake that he's used to the speed of the Premier League
proven.
And so to speak, in quotation marks. Wasn't if you bring in these lads in from abroad, are they going to fit in straight away? Are they going to make mistakes? Then I won't end up playing him anyway. But like you said, he's hardly played Ake anyway, so it was probably worth taking. I know he's been injured, but it's probably worth taking the risk and getting someone like that, because I don't think he'd have cost you 40 million.
No.
I think he'd have cost 25 maybe.
I don't think Ake is a £40 million player, is he?
No, it was just because they knew that the demand was there.
How many players these days
are worth
it? So yeah, how many players these days are worth the amount they pay for him? So
none. As soon as when the Neymar transfer happened a few years ago,
Mbappe one,
it just inflated the market ridiculously, and players are going for stupid prices now.
Yeah.
You look at Jordan Ibe went to Bournemouth, and he for 17 million or something like that.
Yeah.
And you just think before all that, it'd have been about 4 million, wouldn't it? If they'd have picked him up for 4 million, you'd have gone, all right, not a bad signing, but 17 million for him.
Yeah.
It's stuff like that, and you just think, but it just seems to be going up and up, doesn't it? How much is they reckon Haaland's worth? About 120 million, don't they, or something? And he's like, 19?
Yeah.
I know he's good, but
a lot of money to spend on him.
Yeah, it's a lot of money, isn't it? I know they've got it, but it's a lot of money.
They've got to pay it.
Yeah.
He's got to pay it. They've got to pay it, unfortunately.
He's cracking. He looks a cracking player.
And you've got to put up with Raiola, but...
That's what I was just about to say. That's the headache, isn't it? Messing about with it a bit here at the back.
Yeah, it's been a rather dull game to start, although Ederson's...
Lovely ball, unlucky.
Ping one over there to Bernardo Silva nearly.
What do you think of that Yedlin? Do you think he's any good?
He's quick, isn't he?
Yeah, it seems to be the next big thing when he was at Spurs. Didn't he? American right back and all, but how old is he now? About 25 or something. He's not 19 anymore, is he?
I think he's older than that.
Yeah.
Great hold-up play by Ferran Torres.
I think the hype's sort of gone, hasn't it?
Yeah.
He can't be that good because he's at Newcastle, isn't he? So.
Exactly. Roger with a switch to Kevin De Bruyne, who's
I think it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult because you're effectively playing against 2 banks of 5, aren't you?
Yeah. City just have to try and break them down.
He's sat in their midfield effectively, Joe Linton. Obviously, then they've got that back 5, which isn't even like a 3 with wing backs. It's literally a flat back 5, isn't it? So it's not going to be easy. I need to move the ball a bit quicker.
As fans, you're wondering, why is this game so boring? It's because every side that plays City just sits back. The only team that didn't do it was Southampton. And I'd say that's probably the most entertaining game we've seen.
Yeah, it still wasn't very good.
Well, the United game was 2 sides who sat back. City were guilty of it themselves. But today, it's just going to be City trying to work their way through the Newcastle defence. Whether they can do it is another question because they haven't shown it.
Just from the first 15 minutes, it seems it's got 0-0 written all over it.
They've got to move the ball quicker.
Yeah, they've been doing it for the last couple of weeks now. It's too slow and it's sideways or backwards, which you don't mind. But like you say, the pace needs to increase. There's no sort of off the ball movement.
Oh, Cancelo's playing Sterling. Sterling's in. Oh, he can't shoot though. Remember, he's clueless. And
yes,
who is it? It's Ilkay Gundogan with a goal.
Just as we've been dogging him as well.
Ilkay Gundogan scores for Manchester City.
Are Newcastle going to come out a bit now?
No,
probably not. Better though. Nice ball in from Cancelo again, creating things in there. Which is good.
Sterling was patient enough there.
Yeah, he did well to be fair. Good work here from Cancelo. He's onside, so.
Yeah, he's onside.
Defence didn't have a clue what to do. Good finish from Gundogan, to be fair. Could have just smashed it in hopes, couldn't he? But placed it in the bottom corner.
I don't think Sterling was really sure what to do
No.
there.
No, I think if
It's a nice little cutback though.
Yeah, it was, but I think if Gundogan hadn't come and give him the option, I think he'd have just smashed it, wouldn't he? Or tried to.
Yeah.
I think it was Gundogan sort of like caught his eye and said, pass. Oh, foul there by Newcastle. We missed that then because they just keep showing the replays.
Andrew in the comments has said nice goal. That's correct, Andrew. Nice goal by Gundogan. He can't pass, but he can shoot apparently.
It's going to be interesting to see how it goes now. Is it just going to be another situation like Fulham, where it's just right? We've broken them down. We've scored one.
They continue to sit back.
Yeah, and City just don't want to press. No, I'm hoping they go for the jugular today. But...
Yeah, and that's it. You know, try and beat them 3 or 4-0. Is Bernardo Silva on the left-hand side. Surprised he's on the left, actually, and Sterling on the right. Oh, nice idea by De Bruyne. It's Gundogan again.
Just gives it away.
Into Stones. Nice play. Rodri. Back to Stones. City have got space on this right-hand side now. There's definitely runners. Cancelo's playing very much on the inside with Sterling.
Can afford to, though, because you've got Ake who can drop as a centre-back when they're going forward, aren't you? You don't need one of the midfielders to drop back in, do you? Lovely ball from Rodri. Oh, unlucky.
Oh, De Bruyne is nearly in there.
No.
I mean, even the referee knows he's not going to buy that one.
No.
The Newcastle player fell to the ground. He'd been shot in the foot. It was sore for him for around 3 seconds when he realised it wasn't a free kick, and he went straight back up and carried on. Surprise, surprise.
Every City player in the Newcastle half at the moment.
Even Edison.
Edison.
Here's Gundogan. Well, if you can pass his backwards, it usually works, but forwards never reaches the man. The problem City have got now is, though, I mean, now I can see Sterling. Sterling is creating the width on this right-hand side with Cancelo dropping on the inside, but it's leaving Stones a bit of a problem that he can't pass. This is a nice ball, Cancelo, and he just give it away.
Thing is, you've got to sort of work it back in that situation. You've got to try and entice Newcastle out. Otherwise, you're just going to be passing it sideways and not getting anywhere because there's 11 people sat there. Now they've dragged them out, sort of trying to work it back through them again, but they'll just keep sinking back and back.
Well, for them, you know, their game plan's gone now, isn't it? They want to sit back.
Yeah,
they need to come out.
Happy with a 0-0, weren't they? Maybe nick one late.
What has happened to Sterling's ability to take players on? When he first joined City, his whole game was about he was quick and he was good in the dribble, and he'd take players on one-on-one and beat them. And now he's just stopped, hasn't he?
Lack of confidence, I think, isn't it? I think it's a lack of confidence.
Guardiola's turned him into a tapping merchant, hasn't he?
Yeah.
A robot. Can't do anything else now. But when I say he can't do anything else, sometimes you're lucky if you can tap it in from 2 yards as well.
Ake seems to be getting forward a lot, which I didn't expect.
No.
But he does play left back for Holland, doesn't he, sometimes? So, sort of a left-sided back three, so...
When he played for Bournemouth, I think he had 2 injuries in his whole Bournemouth career, and he missed maybe 4 games. And since he's been at City, I think he's been injured 4 times already, hasn't he?
Yeah.
4 times.
It's that City curse, isn't it?
I hope City don't side Messi, because the minute he steps on the CFA grass, he's going to do his ACL, isn't he?
I don't know if it's something to do with the training, if City must train a lot more intensely, or... I don't know, because it's a bit weird, and it's not just a sort of coincidence now, is it? It's happened a few times, like Mendy, never injured, comes and does his ACL twice. Are they conditioning him that much?
Good tackle, Stones.
That they do get injured. I mean, they do get injured easy, don't they? Because they've got no fat on the muscles, have they?
Yeah.
So they do tend to pull muscles easier, but doing your ACL twice is it's quite bad. Great tackle.
Or it could be that a multi-million-pound company, football club, can't employ decent physio.
Yeah, well, there could be that, couldn't there?
I think that's that as well. The
Are they not warming? Are they not warming up properly? Are they not stretching properly?
Yeah.
You know, it must be something like that.
Oh, De Bruyne has nearly scored. It's a cross that nearly went as a shot. Saved by Carl Darlow. It was going in De Bruyne's cross.
I don't think it was meant to, was it? But
no, definitely a cross, that one.
Everyone's in their half at the moment.
De Bruyne is picking up them little pockets of space between the midfield.
Yeah,
and the
well, someone
five.
needs to. You need to in this sort of game, don't you?
I think
This is what we
Cancelo's
need.
joining him.
Yeah, you need this sort of little triangle sort of thing, like you said, in picking up the space and just moving the ball and getting onto a different triangle. That's how you break them down, not just sort of passing it sideways.
I think what's interesting for City is the way Cancelo is playing, the position he's taking up. If City were to sign a sort of a Messi sort of player, that someone who is creative, similar to Kevin De Bruyne, then it's going to be pretty, hard to fit Cancelo and Messi in a team, or because Sterling, if he comes inside, Cancelo's out wide, and to me, Messi wants to play that De Bruyne, creative sort of. He's not a striker anymore to me. He's not that sort of goal scorer. He's a creative player like De Bruyne. And obviously, I don't think you're going to get any better than Messi and De Bruyne. But the fact that Cancelo wants to play there as well, is it means João Cancelo can't play anymore? Do you know what I mean?
Unless you'd have to play him and say, you've got to play as a conventional sort of fullback, and you've got to stay back. That'd be the only way of doing it.
Yeah, exactly. And it's hard to fit these players into the team. Sometimes you can go a bit wild, can't you, with the signings you make. If anyone watches our PES 2021 Master League, which I'm sure you do, we've already said from Foden. Was it Foden is the GOAT? Foden 47 the GOAT in the comments. He said he watches our career mode, our Master League. We've currently got a front three of Sterling. Oh, speaking of Sterling, he's in here. And we've currently got a front three on our Master League of Messi, Neymar, and Sterling.
Wow.
Occasionally Aguero's in there. De Bruyne's in behind. When I'm playing it, I just realised we've got too many attacking players.
That's what you can do sometimes, though, can't you? They're there and you buy them, and I think we had the problem a few years ago, didn't we, when David Silva was still at the club, and you've got David Silva, De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva,
Foden, Gundogan.
They all want to be in that sort of attacking midfield role, don't they? Which you can't have 5 attacking midfielders.
Ooh,
a little set piece move here.
He's going to pass it backwards. Oh, he's not. He's dinked it to John Stones across the box. Oh, that's a big header. Someone got headed straight in the face then.
Yeah. Diaz has headbutted. Is it Shah, or Fernandez?
I think Shah headbutted Diaz, but the fact that he's hurt himself, not Diaz. Nice idea.
It was obviously something that had been planned. Sterling's offside. I don't know whether that would have accounted for anything or not, but yeah, they both went for the ball, didn't they? But
Diaz's problem here is clash of heads. If Diaz had a bit of a run at it, he could have maybe got a bit more momentum to head the ball, but he was just stood there trying to knock it in, sort of thing. Behind
Torres as well, who sort of looked like he was going to go for it and then left it. Looks a bit like Declan Rice, doesn't he? That's Clark. Had a bit of a Declan Rice look to him then.
We've got a comment in the live comments from Linda Littler, who says, "We do not need Messi. Big mistake to even think about him." Well, that's another thing to look at. Do you need a big well, I wouldn't say big ego. I wouldn't say Messi's an ego, but you know what you'd say about him. Do we need to sign a man who's on whatever £1 million a week? Will he upset the squad? Will he change the chemistry things? I think the Messi signing to me is, even if he's not very good, purely commercial, Lionel Messi, even if he's not very good, how can anyone argue that Man City are a small club when you say, well, the best player of all time has played for us?
Yeah, I think it like you say, the reason if they did do it would mainly be they'd have dollar signs in their eyes, wouldn't they, and thinking, how many shirts are we going to sell? How many shirts are we going to sell? How many?
City 2-on-2 here. It's Ferran Torres. He's got to beat Shah, surely. He's standing him up. He's cut inside Ferran, and he's put it straight at Darwin.
An underwhelming shot.
He's been training with Bernardo Silva on how to kick the ball towards the keeper as lightly as possible. And Bernardo's taught him pretty well here because he's done so well to beat Shah. Sat Shah down there.
Yeah, he did. He just, I think the keeper predicted which way he was going to go, didn't he? Just sort of, he didn't put enough power on it to send him.
We've got another comment in the live chat here from Ian Morris. Not a nice night for a game tonight. Proper battering it down. That's true. That is very true. Not nice weather. But hopefully,
I wouldn't want to be out there tonight.
And another comment here. The comments are coming in. Obviously, in the first few live chats we've done, you guys are getting used to commenting and putting your opinions in the live chat. Rodri's been shot in the leg here. Rolling around like. Comment from Andrew Buckley says, we need to take our chances. And that's correct. We do need to take our chances. You've got to remember you're watching Manchester City. And that is something that you can only wish for.
He stayed down.
He's trying to take his shots. What's going on?
He obviously hurt though. He's not rolling about, is he? So it's sort of a bit of an indication that sometimes that they are actually hurting when they're not rolling about.
Dead leg.
Yeah, I bet. There you go.
Oh,
Yeah,
it is a dead leg.
yeah.
You know,
Knee.
modern,
About that hurt.
but modern football, you know, oh, he's out for 3 weeks, they're dead leg. That's what
Yeah.
you used to get at school for your birthday, didn't you? A dead
Yeah,
leg.
but I think theirs is a lot more serious, isn't it? Than,
And he still played at lunchtime.
yeah.
He still played for your dead leg.
I wouldn't be surprised if he come off here.
Might be a blessing in disguise if he comes off.
Yeah, but he'll just bring Fernandinho.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. He's there, he's searching. There must be a defensive player in the team somewhere.
Yeah.
We'll put Stones in midfield.
Yeah.
We'll bring Laporte on. Good finish by Gundogan on the
it
goal
was.
there. Replay.
It was.
A tight angle that he managed to go through quite a few Newcastle players.
Let's hope there's a few more, eh? Is Rodri coming back on? Is he back on already?
He's back on already, I think.
Is he? Callum Wilson there. But he'll be shocked that he's not starting tonight.
I'm very surprised that he's not
Yeah,
started.
he's quite good form at the moment.
I don't like him.
Why?
He's just one of them players that irritates me. I don't know why. You know, when you just see some players and you think,
Yeah.
I don't like you, and I'm not sure why.
He's not bad, is he? But
No, it's a bit like I'm trying to think of other players that I just don't like, and I don't know why I don't like them. But Callum Wilson's one of them. I think I have a bit of a soft spot for West Ham. I think slightly. You know, West Ham are always nice to City. They always seem to get on with City fans and defend them and things. And he's one of them. It's like, oh, I always score against West Ham because you know they're rubbish and that. And I think you know, you play for Newcastle, mate, and you try to start a feud with West.
yeah,
you start
you're
trying,
not that
you know,
good.
start a feud with West Ham. It's like not so good.
I was surprised he didn't go to Sheffield United or something like that. I think they were crying out for a striker over
Oh yeah,
over the summer window. I think he'd have been perfect for them. I think he'd have played every week.
Sheffield are suffering from that problem that all promoted sides struggle with, which is they don't score goals.
No, they
can
create
play
them.
Yeah, they can play the little five at the back and three defensive midfields and sit back all they want, but if they don't score goals,
You're
you're not
not
going to win
games.
games. Yeah.
No, they've
And
they've not won yet, have they? I think they've drawn
No.
one, haven't they, and lost all the rest.
And whoever is their technical director ever decided that 25 million for Ryan Brewster was a good idea.
Oh.
You know, Liverpool have done it again, haven't they? 17 million for Ibe.
Yeah,
Whatever.
that was the other one who I was thinking of earlier.
Solanke was another one.
Yeah.
20 million for Solanke. It's Bournemouth usually. They're daft enough to give Liverpool the money. And Michael Edwards has just done another team over here. You know, I think Liverpool fans on Twitter helps because, you know, when you think of like the generational English talents at the moment, you're thinking Bukayo Saka from Arsenal, Phil Foden, Mason Greenwood. They're the three that I think.
Yeah.
They're the three golden generation of England. If they can, obviously, they've got to get better. They've got to improve. The City are in here.
But they're only young, aren't they? It's good ball.
Bernardo.
No.
Bad cross. But they're the three, and Liverpool fans managed to get Brewster into the conversation, didn't they, last season? And, you know, I think that's made Sheffield think like that he's actually a good player, and he's at the quality of Foden. But why would Liverpool sell a player if he was as
If
good
he was
as
that
Foden?
good, exactly.
Saka or Greenwood? They wouldn't, would they?
No. They're drawing at the
just-
moment, Sheffield. They're playing against
Are they?
Everton at home. Yeah, 0-0. 0-0 against Everton at home.
Everton, another one that haven't been so good recently.
Got off the boil, haven't they?
Yeah, first 8 games? It was.
Yeah,
We're
top of the
going to win the
weren't
league.
they?
We're going to win the league.
They've not got the squad depth, have they?
No. If James Rodriguez isn't playing, they're not going to win.
Well, I know they don't. He's not been that good, has he, for the last 6 games?
No.
I don't think. I think they've been saying he's a bit of a fraud, haven't they? Apparently. Well, he's good. I think he's quite good.
They might sign Isco.
Yeah, they could do. That'd be a bit of an. But again, it's one of them, innit? You know, it always happens, doesn't it? Managers seem to buy the same players, don't they? And you just think,
Yeah.
just get someone new, someone young and different. But
Well, if you've been watching our PES 21 Master League, back to refer a little bit of a plug on our own channel, we have signed Isco. I don't think if you can get Isco, obviously it's different on a video game, isn't it? When you buy a player like Isco, you're getting a player that's in shape and he's not overweight, whereas Isco in real life is, I don't know, struggling with his weight at the moment. I know there's been a lot of complaints.
Eden Hazard disease, isn't he?
Yeah.
You know, he struggles to maintain his weight.
It's a few in there that they've got that body type where they just seem prone to
Luke
putting
Shaw.
on weight. Luke Shaw,
Shaw's another one.
yeah, I think we mentioned it in the United game. Luke Shaw,
Yeah.
Sergio Aguero, you know, he's known, you know, notorious for coming back from, you know, summer break, and he's put on maybe
put a bit of
an
chub
extra
on.
stone or whatever. Yeah, but some players are like that, aren't they? And I think.
Yeah, it's just people just struggle to maintain the weight, don't they, and keep the weight off them.
But the point on Isco I'm trying to make is I don't think there's anyone better at playing in small spaces. On his game, of course, from what I've seen, in small spaces and beating a man.
No, he's
You know what I mean?
good. I mean, if Everton signed him, it'd be a good move for him.
Yeah.
But it's just whether he'll want to go there, innit? I know Ancelotti's the main pulling power, isn't he, at the moment, but...
Oh, Rodri's giving it away in the middle here, and Newcastle could be on the counter.
Nope.
No, they're going backwards.
They're not going to push bodies forward, are they? Like we say, it's 30 minutes in now, and they've not really had much of an attack, have they?
No.
They're just content with this. If they can nick one later on, I think they'll start chucking bodies forward a bit later on and trying to nick one, but...
Newcastle, Yedlin's got a chance to cross it, and Joelinton just shoves Cancelo over in the box.
Over.
He's that sort of player to me.
He does not want to be on him. He went down injured earlier on, didn't he? Injured.
Yeah.
You know, and he just like that. Then you just think you don't even want to be on. He wants to be at home with his family or whatever, don't he? On Boxing Day, he don't want to be playing this in the chucking down rain.
Well, also on Isco, I don't know if you remember the whole Marco Verratti conversation where he is the best defensive midfielder in the world, Marco Verratti. And no doubt when I've seen him, he's been good. And he played for Italy against Spain, and Isco ran circles around him. Nutmegged him about 4 times. And I just thought, when I'd seen him play that guy, I thought he definitely is, a top quality player.
It just makes you wonder why he don't get into the Real Madrid team, doesn't it?
I don't know.
It's obviously maybe it's an attitude problem or something, I don't know.
I suppose it's not a transfer window if City aren't linked with him, so...
No, well, we've been linked with him since he sort of first come onto the scene. Where was he at? Was it Sociedad? Was it somewhere like that?
Malaga. He's Malaga. Pellegrini was manager of Malaga. Yeah. Pellegrini came to City and sort of promised this, I'm bringing Isco with me sort of thing.
Yeah, and it never happened. He went to Madrid.
Real Madrid came in for him and that was it then.
No, that's it.
I suppose he's won 3 Champions League there, so
he
can't complain. But at the moment, he can't even get in the first team, can he? So
no.
I suppose it would have said, it's weird because last season, well not last season, the season before last, maybe the last 2 seasons, if you'd have said, oh, do you want Isco? I would have said, no, we've got Bernardo Silva, we've got Gundogan, we've got David Silva. And now looking at the team, I'd say, yeah, I'd take him definitely.
Oh, I would as well.
Because
100%.
Bernardo Silva's, I don't know, he is, I don't know what's happened to him. I've never seen someone drop off in form. He's
so good.
Yeah. One of the best midfielders in the world. He was nominated in the top 10, weren't he, for best midfielders 2 seasons ago. And now he's, I don't know, he won't get in Newcastle's team.
After giving it, is it offside, a foul?
I think it's a foul on John Stones by, who do you think, but Joelinton?
He's had more fouls than shots on target so far, hasn't he? So.
I think he's had more fouls than touches of the ball.
Yeah.
Silly foul.
It was a silly foul.
I mean, I don't understand why he's fouled Stones there, because it weren't like Stones was going anywhere.
No, he was just going to the corner flag, wasn't he? It's frustration, I think, isn't it? I think it's just frustration. Been all City so far, though.
At least City have scored, but I have to say it's not been the most exciting 33 minutes. I think they've had 2 chances, haven't they? That's it. 33 minutes can create 2 chances.
Yeah, it's difficult, isn't it, to break teams down like this.
Oh, De Bruyne. Another one who's been training with Gundogan too much.
Poor. It's unlike him as well, that.
Oh, that's a poor pass by, who do you think? Ilkay Gundogan.
Oh, centre back.
And then Rodri.
That just cleans him out.
He's going to get a yellow card for that. What an idiot.
It's a yellow card, isn't it? That stupid tackle.
He's going nowhere anyway.
No, it's not as if he was going to beat the back 3, was he, as well?
And if you're going to make a tackle like that, you need to learn how to do it without getting booked. You know that Fernandinho skill of, it makes it look like he's going for the ball, but he has no intention of going for the ball, and he doesn't
chase
get booked
after
for it.
him a bit, chase after him a bit, and just pull him down, sort of thing. Not just clean him out just because he's ran past you. I don't think Rodri's got that sort of intelligence, has he?
I don't think Rodri's got anything about him that makes me want to play. Makes me want to see him in the City team.
No,
Every time I see him on the City team, I just think, here it goes again. Yeah, sideways passer, 67 million. Oh, Newcastle with a great ball. Ake does well. And then Gundogan clears it. Well, it's actually a good ball by Gundogan. He was aiming for a Newcastle pass. Ferran's played a fantastic ball over the top to Kevin De Bruyne.
Oh,
he cannot miss.
Touch. Oh, he can. He cursed that then.
Kevin De Bruyne can assist goals, but if you know what, the one thing that annoys me now, Kevin De Bruyne doesn't get stick for missing chances. If Sterling missed that chance, it'd be clipped up on Twitter and he'd get slated for it. The fact is, Kevin De Bruyne should have so many assists, but the teams battle it for him. But he's battling the chances of the players.
There and just knocked it back, couldn't he, to Sterling?
He did the same thing against Southampton. He waited and waited and waited, and the keeper knew exactly what he was going to do, and then he tried to put it through the keeper's legs and kicked it straight at him. So that's another goal that's been missed because we can't finish our chances.
He could have hung on to that and squared it. Good work from Torres, though.
Yeah, good pass by. You got to ask questions. Do they actually train at shooting?
Probably not.
You know, they ever kick the ball towards a goal?
Must just do passing.
Or do they kick it in an empty net and not realise then when it comes to the game? There's a keeper in the net. Or they're offside. Offside. I don't know how he's missed that. You know, a player of his quality, he's got to be scoring there. Yeah.
Oh, that space. You know, there's 12-foot goal to it. Oh, shoot a bit earlier.
Here's one for you that no one will like, but I tell you now, Bruno Fernandes would have scored that.
Scored today. Goal and assist today, didn't he?
Bruno Fernandes would have scored that. I don't think he's a better player than De Bruyne.
He's in better form at the moment, isn't he?
But I think he'd score that. Because no matter how bad he plays, he could give the ball away every single pass. He could have a Gundogan sort of game, but he'd score.
He'll still score, and he got an assist today as well.
I suppose that's what Gundogan's doing. He's got a chance here. Gundogan into Torres. Back to Cancelo. Oh, beautiful ball. Sterling. Clueless again.
Square it.
Oh. Sterling. I don't know what Sterling's moaning about here. He's just kicked out a play from about 2 yards.
And then moaning that it took a deflection. Good play from Cancelo again.
Yeah.
Another nice little floated ball over. Chance wasted.
He's a right back. He's a right back who likes to come inside. He's not a left back. No. What is Sterling doing there? Why does he ever think he's going to go in through that angle anyway? De
Bruyne was in acres of space. If he'd just sort of chipped it to the back post.
Is it a corner?
Have they got the corner?
How did he get a corner for that?
Oh, I
thought he kicked it wide.
Oh, so did I.
Cancelo with a chance here. Another clip ball over the top. It's going to be another corner for City. Against City though, crossing to pretty small players. Although Ake is pretty good in the air, so is John Stones and so is Ruben Diaz. Maybe they can get their head on something. Taking the time here in the corner. Maybe another little bit of a set piece.
Oh, we don't tend to score from many corners though, do we?
No. De Bruyne is going to swing one in. We shot.
Poor.
His shooting's better from the corner flag than it is 2 yards out. Oh, good header. Was that Gundogan?
Of course.
He headed that like he'd head a balloon. Do you know what I mean? Straight up.
Yeah, just trying to keep it off the floor. Yeah. They've just got no options here though. Going forward, have they? They just sort of look again. Your centre back trying to run through someone's team.
I wonder. I've heard Ferran Torres speak. I'm pretty sure he speaks English, but there it looks like Sterling and Ferran were speaking different languages completely because both of them just stood there and looked at one another.
Poor ball from Yedlin. See that out there, Diaz.
Yeah,
just let that roll out there. Well, at least he's got rid of it, hasn't he, I suppose.
Yeah, no nonsense sort of defender.
Not messed about, has he? But I'd have just sort of seen that out there.
If they score now, though.
Well, that's it, isn't it?
I'm blaming him.
Big lump.
Shah again. He's the Swiss Vestergaard.
Good control. Oh, well done. Cancelo's definitely been best player so far.
Yeah. Someone's boot's come off here. Cancelo's lost his boot.
Got stood on, didn't he?
Sterling there was trying to hold off a player, and he forgot that it's a ball that he needs to worry about. Good crossing by Edlin Diaz. Slice it over his own bar.
Oh, has he just carried on for ages without it?
He's played on without his boot.
Not tied him tight enough, lad. Yeah, here we go. Like 10 minutes now while he ties his laces. They have someone else to do it for him now.
A Goldbridge quote. It's the pink boots, Marcus. It's the pink boots. Remember that? Phil Jones missing his penalty. And his salmon-coloured boots. He looked like he had bare feet.
Well, Almiron's not had much chance on the ball, has he? I don't think he's a bad player. I quite like him.
I don't think he's touched the ball. I don't think we've mentioned his name once.
No. He's a bit of a passion merchant, but
Yeah.
he's not a bad little player, though.
He looks taller than Sterling, Almiron.
Yeah. I don't think
I'm sure if you go on Wikipedia, he's listed about 5'6" and Sterling 5'7".
I don't even think he's that. I think he's like 5'4".
Oh, good clearance by
There you
Ake.
go. Almiron on the ball.
Good crossing. Oh, it could be handball. That no. Kept it in. I thought it come off someone's hand.
It looked like it did, didn't it? Chance here if De Bruyne can get the ball over. Oh, well read. Bernardo was never winning that header.
No. Forwards.
Nope.
Backwards.
Quicker though.
Yeah.
Which is good.
I suppose City have got the two best backwards and sideways passes in the world. Haven't they, in Rodri and
apart from Henderson.
Oh yeah, Jordan Henderson's close. Actually, he could be first. Jordan Henderson.
See, he got nominated for sports personality. Was it this year or last year? Was it this year?
Yeah, some personality Jordan Henderson.
Yeah, he don't have one, does he?
No. It's like what I can't understand is, I think Liverpool's team did win the Team of the Year, didn't they?
Mm.
In this BBC Sports Awards, Liverpool won the Team of the Year by winning one trophy, and City won the domestic quadruple. No one else ever done it, and I don't think they even got nominated.
No, well, we know why, don't we?
Yeah.
Oh, bit of an argument there. Lewis Hamilton won sports personality. I think we all know why that is, don't we? So.
Another non-personality Lewis
Hamilton.
I find it. Unfortunately, I'm not a big fan of celebrities in general, so I won't speak on them. Otherwise, I don't like them doing a little crying when they sat there in their £1 million mansions with a nice little swimming pool and garden as big as a football pitch. Yeah, if you're listening, Lewis Hamilton, I don't like you. I'm sure you care with your Ferrari and your 15 cars. But you know what? He might not care about what I say, but he does really care about the environment with his 15 cars, doesn't he? He really cares about it when he's guzzling petrol all over wherever he lives. He's dodging tax in Monaco. I'll stop now. Go on forever about him. Let's stop her.
Nothing else to talk about.
To be fair, though, if I was Lewis Hamilton and you heard some idiot like me talking about him, you just think, and look where I live. And look at my life. So.
How big's your house, mate?
Yeah. That's what he'd think, wouldn't he? So, there we are.
Torres just making some nice little runs behind here. If you watch the back line. It's pretty hard to see because it's normally cut off the camera, but you can see him making some little runs and they're just not being found.
An interesting comment in the live section here, which I've said this before. Andrew Buckley says, Bernardo works his socks off every game, and that's true. Bernardo Silva has become the Portuguese James Milner. He can run a lot, but he does nothing else. Useless. I suppose you've got to have one in your team, but I'd rather we didn't. Jordan Henderson, he's another one. He runs a lot, doesn't he? He gets credit for it. Yeah, Ander Herrera at United. Always such a good player.
He was another one.
Here's Sterling into
Gundogan. Cancelo again. The attacking midfielder.
Yeah. Cancelo is actually our most creative player, and he's a right back, and he's currently playing supposed of like left midfield at the moment, isn't he? Or left centre midfield. De Bruyne is drifting all over the place. It's a good ball by De Bruyne to Sterling.
Pass it.
He's going to shoot. Oh, just give it away like he has done.
Does too much. If he has the ball for more than 5 seconds, he can't make his mind up what he wants to do.
No, but that's the thing about Sterling. He said it for a long time. He's one of them instinctive finishers. He can finish if the ball's fizzed into him. It's a one-touch finish. If he has to think about it,
he misses.
Yeah, no chance.
What he's complaining about? You did it.
Yeah.
Which you're doing.
Oh, there we are. A bit of comedy in the live section. Julie says, Cancelo works his boots off. Fact. And that is true. Cancelo has worked his boots off. That's a good joke, that. Do you want to come on the show? Better jokes than us.
Another big lump clearance from Newcastle. I think we're going to struggle
It's dangerous. Oh, no.
He's done well. Cancelo's been the best player so far.
Man of the match. João Cancelo.
Right back.
Here's Rodri into Gundogan. City with a lot of possession on this left-hand side.
I don't know
Bernardo
what-
keeping the width.
I don't know what the possession stats are. I'm gonna have a look on my phone now, see if I can get them up. But it must be astronomical towards City.
Ooh.
Let's have a look. What
I
was
remember that game.
75%?
Yeah, I remember that game at St James's Park and City had something now. Oh, great ball by Sterling to Cancelo.
Hello.
Oh.
Oh, poor touch.
He's
Should
got
have just
no left foot.
directed it goalways, shouldn't he? So
Some nice passes though that are going in.
yeah,
at the
there has
moment.
been some little over sort of behind the defence, but it's nothing
They can't
major.
finish, but they can't shoot.
No, should be 3-0 up by now.
Oh.
Gutted there,
Bernardo
Cancelo.
On Bernardo Silva as well. I don't know if you remember that United fan, the one with no voice that used to go on fan cams.
Oh
And
yeah.
He went on a rant about Ander Herrera, and his rant was, what does he do? I think United had just lost 2-1 to City, that's why I'd seen it. He says, what does Ander Herrera do? He's not a box-to-box, he's not a defensive, and he can't play a killer pass.
Yeah.
So what sort of midfielder is he? And that's my
Yeah.
opinion on Bernardo Silva. What sort of midfielder is he? He's not a box-to-box. He's not a defensive midfielder. Oh, Rodri.
Been
I won't even
shot again.
speak.
Shot
Yeah,
by the sniper.
And Bernardo Silva can't play a killer pass either, and he can't
No.
even finish. He can't finish one-on-ones. So what
No.
does he do other
No.
than run about?
Nothing.
No. He's just a versatile player.
Yeah.
That's all he is.
Yeah, he can play all over the midfield, but
Yeah. Good tackle.
De Bruyne's gone down.
It was a good tackle that by. I think it was Fernandez, ex-Napoli.
Yeah, we're going to Everton as well, aren't we? At some point. Oh, this is dangerous just before half time. Rodri getting one back, I think.
Again, Rodri.
And
This is
Hayden, is it?
making.
He's on a card, isn't he? Forgot about that. Gotta be careful. This is dangerous. Just before half time.
Depends if they get a good one. Swing a good ball, and you've got to sort of get it between that space between the goalkeeper and
The
The
penalty
line.
spot. Yeah, it's tough when City play this high line as well.
which they have done. Ooh,
Ooh, could have gone anywhere that then. It's gone out. That
Cancelo's kept it for a throw-in.
looked like a corner. That it looked like it went well over the line. I think they have give a corner. This is dangerous again just before half time.
If you're playing Stoke City there, you'd rather it go for a corner than a throw-in.
Yeah,
Remember
Rory Delap.
Just throw it in the net.
It was unbelievable, wasn't it? How far he could throw the ball.
Well, for you watching, it is the 47th minute. There's been 2 minutes added on, so
I think this
this
will be the
corner
last
for
attack.
Newcastle. Yeah. Ooh, and
Another
it's gonna be another corner.
He's
No,
blown for
full
half
time.
time.
Half
Half
time.
time. Wish it was full time.
Wish it was full time. I wouldn't have to watch this anymore on Boxing
No.
Day. I could be doing better things like playing board games.
Yeah.
Okay. So half time is Manchester City 1, Newcastle 0. How do you sum up that first half? What is your little sum up?
I think it was better than last week, wasn't it? I think there's been a few more chances created, but again,
Yeah, I'd say it's a lot of
lack
nice
composure.
Nice little, movement and passes. Cancelo's, I mean, to me, by far, I think we both agree, the best player. Running
Yeah,
inside,
definitely.
outside, he's pretty much everywhere. He's in a free role at the moment. And he's playing some good passes, he's getting good positions. It's just the fact that we can't finish our chances. And it's
It's lack of composure in front of goal, isn't it, almost?
I mean, at half time, when we sum up the game, I think we should just clip up what we've said
Yeah,
from every
last
week
3 weeks.
and just play it every time. Because every
Yeah.
time we go, oh yeah, we've played all right, but we haven't finished our chances.
Yeah.
And then just do it again and again and again and again. I'm sort of getting sick of saying the same thing about City. but
Frustrating, isn't it?
They've got to sign a forward, haven't they?
They need something. Especially
Unless
with
they can get
Jesus
Aguero.
out
Unless
now.
unless they get Aguero back to fitness, they've got to sign a centre forward.
She's who, isn't it?
Yeah, that is the problem. So we'll go on a little break now. Talk amongst yourselves in the live chat as usual. We'll have a little break before we come back for the second half. You can listen to a bit of music on the live stream. You can chat with each other. You can do whatever you want. And we'll see you very shortly.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from protect your soul.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. With crimson secrets and forbidden bliss, can't stay still, don't stop that thrill. My bones crave your skin, temptation within, mistakes ignite the silence. Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Yeah.
So, welcome back to the We Are City channel. We're doing our alternative commentary of the match day, Manchester City versus Newcastle. It is half time. It's about to be the second half, about to kick off. Not too long away now, I think only about a minute away. City do lead by 1-0 against Newcastle. We had our thoughts on half time. What are your thoughts for the second half? What's going to happen? Get your crystal ball out.
Yeah, hold on, let me go and get it. Right. So, I'm hoping that Newcastle come out a bit, but I don't know. I just can't see them doing it. I'm hoping that they might switch up to a bit of a 4-4-2, have a bit of a go.
Yeah,
10 or 15 minutes and maybe bring Andy Carroll on or something like that.
We were saying in the break then, weren't we, about maybe Andy Carroll and Wilson up top the way forward for them.
Just to sort of nod the ball down to someone, because at the moment it's just aimless lumps up and he's nodding it down and it's not going to anyone. Yeah. I don't think they will. I think they're just here for a damage limitation job, aren't they? And just 1-0 loss, right? That'll do. On to the next game.
Well, we actually have someone who looks at stats for us. We employ someone who does a very good job, I have to say. And she picks out stats. And she's picked out a few stats here today during half times that we can read out and just, put towards you to a few interesting stats about City. So City have won the past 11 Premier League games. Oh, there was 2 people did it. Sorry, 2 people. I better. My producer's telling me now there's 2 people that actually got the stats and they want credit for both of them. I'm not going to name them, so they don't get credit anyway, so I don't know what they're worried about. But they brought up some stats towards me. So City have won the past 11 Premier League games against Newcastle, which is a terrible, sort of stat for Newcastle fans' point of view. 11 games they've not seen, their team win against City. In the Premier League, that is, however. And City can match a Premier League record of scoring 24 consecutive matches against Newcastle, which they have already matched. They've broken that record. That's their 24th consecutive goal in a match against Newcastle. City have got 61 goals in the past 23 games against Newcastle. That'll be now 62 goals. Do you think City could hit 70 goals by the end of today's game? I wouldn't put your money on it.
No,
I think you get pretty good odds. Maybe it'll be about 1,000,000 to 1 if you put £1 on it.
And what would that be? City to win? What's they got? Is that the 62nd goal today?
Yeah.
So that'd be another 8 goals. So City to win 9-0. Should we have a look? Just as a bit of just out of interest.
If you're a gambling man or woman.
That's it. Let's have a look. Try and find it. Go on, keep talking. I'll try and find it.
Another one is Kevin De Bruyne. He's got 15 league assists and he's someone whoever's wrote this has wrote this rather odd, but I'll read it in a way that's actually not nonsensical like it was wrote down. So Kevin De Bruyne, they've put 15 league assisting goals. So obviously 15 league assists they mean in 2020. And that is a record, I think. Or is it 2 off the record? I think the record was 17, was it? Maybe 18, maybe. Obviously, they've not wrote that down. So I'm here. They put me live on air. They get me talking to you lot. And the people who are doing their job have not even done it properly. And they want credit for that. What's going on here?
Bookies aren't even offering it.
And Sergio Aguero has got 15 Premier League goals against Newcastle. So maybe, just maybe, City's scoring issues can be solved by bringing on Sergio Aguero. And a little comment in the live section is by all the best football games. All football best games, sorry. I read that the wrong way around. My brain corrected that. Who do you think's going to win? I'm going to say City. Who do you think's going to win?
You got to hope City, haven't you?
You've got to hope City. Oh, they've kicked off, and my clock's behind now. So we're around 20 seconds behind.
The bookies aren't even offering a 9-0. The most they're offering is a 7-1, which is 250 to 1. So wow. I can't see that happening. Is it worth slapping a quid on? Probably not.
Well, the second half is underway. Manchester City versus Newcastle. No change at half time. Newcastle come out with the same 5 at the back and 5 in midfield and 0 up top. And the only other side to play that formation that is notable is Spain, and they won the World Cup with that. Although they had a bit more of a forward thinking.
Yeah.
No,
slightly better.
They didn't play 5 at the back. They played. Oh, ignore me. It was a 4-6-0, I think it was, wasn't it? But
they had a slightly better 4 and 6 though than Newcastle have got, haven't they? That's for sure.
I mean, you could compare Iniesta with Almiron and Matty Longstaff with Xavi, I'm sure.
Yeah. Fernando Torres with Joe Linton.
Oh yeah. Very similar.
See a bit of Raul in him.
Couldn't hit a barn door. That's the only similarity they've got. It was a scribe, not the researcher, giving the Duff info, says Andrew Buckley. Are you spying on me, Andrew? How do you know that? Because I'm pretty sure you don't work for us. Bit of a weird one. I'll have to block Andrew maybe from the comments. Could be a stalker, could you? Knowing that sort of stuff.
Just whacked a quid on Rodri to get sent off at 16-1.
There we
Since
are.
he's on a card. So.
And Newcastle do have a man down.
Goes.
Currently, Newcastle do have a player down. 47 minutes in. It's Isaac Hayden and it's Ilkay Gundogan with a terrible tackle. Stood showing. He points at the ball.
Don't send him off.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure he'll be all right.
Yeah, he seems to be alright. He's a tough lad, Hayden. I think he was another... Is it him who was from Arsenal's youth team as a centre-back?
Yeah, he's not a bad player, to be fair. He's all right, but again, they're that standard, aren't they?
Radine is sending the live comments. When is the game going to start again? It's already started. 2 minutes in. So, although you did comment that around 2 minutes ago. Sorry for not reading that out straight away. But the game is underway. As you can see, our clock says there 2 minutes and 25 seconds. So, the game is back underway. And we'll keep you updated, Radine, on anything that happens in this game. Whether there's goals, red cards. That's what he's hoping for. Or
let's hope so, eh? That'd be nice.
Whatever's going on.
Quid.
So, Newcastle... Well, it was a foul, you thought, but they're just doing a drop ball and throwing the ball in. And
back to City. Shot on target there for Joelinton.
I don't understand that, because surely it was a foul by Gundogan.
Well, I seem to think it was, but the referee obviously thought otherwise.
Linda Little says in the comment section, it's nice to have regulars. Another regular there. Take Bernardo off. Agreed. Get Sergio on.
Oh, slipping all over the place then.
Nearly a nice ball though by
Almiron.
Or was it Murphy?
Murphy, I think. Oh,
another boot's gone. Whose boot's that?
Murphy. Murphy's boot, look.
When he's playing on without it. No, he's gone back for it.
He got it. Oh, they don't have laces on anymore anyway, do they? They just slide them on, don't they? So.
Here's Bernardo Silva into Ilkay Gundogan. Bit of space now for Gundogan to drive into. De Bruyne. Gundogan's fallen over. He's kept the ball though, and he's passed it forward. It's a Christmas miracle.
Pep's obviously offered him a bonus if he can complete one forward pass.
Oh, Bernardo dancing in between two challenges. It's
foul.
Definitely a free kick.
De Bruyne here, potential.
How many times have we said, when Bernardo's done a little... We've seen glimpses of the old Bernardo Silva in games like here.
Dancing through.
But,
chance it, though, for De Bruyne.
No, I don't think so. If you can put it on target.
Oh, it's a bit further out than I thought, actually.
Yeah, it looked a lot closer at first, didn't it, when you come back and seen that.
Still, he can hit him. Bit of a left-footed free kick, though, isn't it, in this position, really?
Yeah.
Looks like they're probably going to float one into the box.
And if you enjoy seeing players score free kicks, then please head over to our channel, which you're on already, and go on our PES 2021 Master League, where you'll see Neymar, Messi, and all sorts scoring.
Stones! Oh!
John Stones. Why did he just head it towards the goal? He didn't try and set Varane up there. John Stones has missed the sitter there. Or you could say Varane's missed the sitter. I wouldn't say it's his fault. I wouldn't blame Stones for that.
I don't think he expected that, did he?
He's onside. Oh, how has he not scored?
Should have had an attempt at goal. Lovely ball in from De Bruyne. No one marking him. He just deads it out for nearly a throw-in.
I think he is trying to set up Ferran Torres there, John Stones.
Looks like a little set-piece move, doesn't it?
Yeah. The problem is with it, there's just too much power on the header. He needs to push it down a bit more.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, here's a chance here. Gundogan. He's got Sterling to the left of him. Ferran to the right. Sterling shoots straight at the centre back.
One time he does choose to shoot when he's not got a shot on.
Oh, there's a chance here for Newcastle.
Yeah.
Nathan Ake, he looks quick when he's running, but I don't think he's that quick, and that's a nice attempt.
Good save. You expect him to save that. Not bad though, it's better.
No. Murphy with a shot. Bit of a snapshot, really, from that sort of angle.
He's onside.
He's onside. Onside, yeah.
Stone should have stepped up and played him off, but he did well in the end. Stones got back to recover. Forcing him wide.
City go forward again. De Bruyne into Gundogan. Poor touch. It wasn't an easy one to control, though.
No, it wasn't. It was fired at him. That's a looping ball.
Stones calmly. Back over the top of the Newcastle player's head.
I think
Cancelo.
he's been the one that shocked me the most the last couple of weeks.
Stones, yeah.
Yeah, he's been all right, hasn't he?
I think us two especially have lost all faith in John Stones.
I don't think he's had a great deal to do, has he? But
no,
he's looked all right. But
he hasn't made mistakes, and that's something that he's been, he's always got in him.
Yeah, well, don't speak too soon.
Curse the commentator.
Yeah.
I wish it'd work in Newcastle's favour.
I know. Oh God, don't bring him on.
Dwight game. He's one of them, isn't he? Where he just seems to grab a goal, but he's quick and he's tenacious, and he seems to always grab a goal against big teams. He doesn't score against the small teams.
He's just championship level, isn't he? He seems to. He always scores. It's like Mitrovic. Score a lot in the championship, and then they come back up with that same team again, and then they go back to a relegated team again because they can't score.
Yeah.
I think where was it? There was it last season.
Oh, great ball, Ferran. Onside.
Cancelo's getting ahead of him.
Oh, he's back. Great cut back. Oh, and then
he wastes it.
4 Newcastle men around him. Ferran. Back to Gundogan. Needs to get. If Gundogan could turn, then he had Ake and all sorts of space behind him. Cancelo. Rodri, why couldn't he go into Rodri there?
Because he didn't make himself available for him, did he?
No, Rodri was telling him to pull the ball back. Rodri, terrible pass.
Seems a bit more attacking intent though in the second half from both teams so far.
Linda's left a few comments in the chat here. I'll go for the most recent one. He says Sterling is having a shocker. Maybe take him off.
Who's having a good one though?
Yeah, he is a shocker every week, unfortunately, Sterling, doesn't he?
Seems to be at the moment.
That's a very rainy camera angle.
Oof, bit of a wagger there.
Here's Rodri. City again. Every City player bar Edison in the Newcastle half. Trying to break Newcastle down. They've done it on multiple occasions. Problem is, they haven't put the ball in the back of the net more than once.
No. Back to Edison. Christ, this is dull. Oh, come on.
In the words of Michael Owen, who is a great commentator, one we aspire to be as good as, he said the team that scores the most goals wins. And that's what City need to do today. Score most goals. De Bruyne. Gundogan. Wide to Cancelo on this right hand side. John Stones is... We've taken a bit of... Oh, De Bruyne's got a flick.
Shoot.
De Bruyne. Oh, he's passed it again. John Stones. Roger with a shot. John Stones there was like Chris Wilder's Sheffield United overlapping fullback. Centre-back, sorry. Cancelo's put across it. Ferran Torres makes it 2-0. You couldn't miss that one. Terrible defending by Newcastle. Manchester City 2, Newcastle 0. Pep celebrates as if he's won the Champions League final.
He's a little wonder boy scored, hasn't he? That's why.
What a player Ferran Torres has turned out to be.
Played him up front for the past 4 weeks and he's finally scored. Nice goal though. Took a while.
De Bruyne was rather fortunate for the ball to fall to him.
Yeah, it was.
Roger with a pot shot that might have been going in actually. Blocked. Cancelo again, another pretty lucky bounce to him. Put it across the box. I mean, that is a terrible clearance by Fernandes. There's no one behind him.
Is that going to go down as another Cancelo assist?
No.
I don't think so.
Good finish by Ferran though.
Calm.
He's seen the whole goal and he's put it right in the bottom right hand corner.
Another one in the bottom right.
See, in my eyes, if that was Raheem Sterling, it's going to go either over the bar or straight at the keeper.
Yeah.
Or, one of the defenders. Yeah. I don't think he has that ability to pick out them sort of corners.
No, it's just a smash and grab. Poor from Newcastle, giving the ball away again.
Andrew says at last one of our shots, one of our chances taken. Yeah, at last. Exactly. But now you've got to watch another 30 misses before we get another goal, so not so lucky. Julie says yay too, and Linda says Foden and Torres are our future. Exactly. And why is Phil Foden never on the pitch? You tell me that. I don't know. Never gets a game, Phil Foden. I saw Pep Guardiola did a recent interview. I think the pre-game interview to this one had said Foden needs to... he's a young man or a young player who is, sort of excited. And he's very energetic and he plays football like that. And sometimes he needs to learn to slow the tempo down. And it's like, yeah, let's get another player to play as slow as these lot do. If Foden is energetic all the time, what does it matter? Because
you need a bit of energy.
Yeah, you've got one energetic player and you've got 10 other slow ones like we've got at the moment. But
come on, Rodri, get up, kick him back.
Yeah. Newcastle haven't done anything exactly. Oh. Well, as a City fan, you can only watch this and feel
And there's my
great
bet
excitement.
down.
Great excitement to see such a forward-thinking, attacking substitution from Pep Guardiola. He takes off a defensive midfielder in Rodri and brings on an even more defensive midfielder in Fernandinho.
That's my bet down the drain because he's not going to get sent off now.
No. He's gone full Mourinho, Pep, to me.
Yeah, he has.
Why do we need 2 defensive midfielders on the team?
Not
At the same
Fernandino
time?
would have just been enough, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
On his own.
You know, this is my problem. I definitely think Pep has changed because the City of old, they'd still go on to try and win this game 4, 5 goals. You know what I mean? They'd never stop trying to score. At the moment, they're not bothered. They're happy to take the 2-0.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant ball by Fernandinho. Sterling slipped.
Sterling gone down.
Also, on the Pep conversation, the whole, is Pep good enough, is he not? I was thinking maybe they figured him out, you know what I mean? That
Well, yeah, it's no doubt that he's a good manager, but he's
he can't play the
style of
same way
playing
for
it.
5 years. You've got to change. But at the same time, is it his fault that our strikers missed 30 chances?
Well, it's sort of swings and roundabouts, like you're saying it. Obviously, give him an open net and someone misses, it's not his fault, is it? But
No.
you just worry about the team. You know, the team selection's been the same.
Oh,
hasn't it?
Sterling with a chance.
Sterling,
Oh, off the post by, was it Bernardo Silva?
Bernardo Silva.
I think that's the hardest I've ever seen him hit a shot of them, that one at Old Trafford.
I think that was a bit of a difficult chance for him, but Sterling should have scored it. I don't think he knew a lot about it, just hit him. But he should have scored that.
How Sterling
Should
not
have
hit
scored.
that?
It seemed to hit both of his legs in front of the net, didn't it?
2 big misses from City once again.
Poor.
And like Andrew said in the live comments, at least one of our chances were taken. I told him, we're going to miss another 30 yet before you get another goal, so... Unless. Diaz! Ake! He's no
Didn't
clue
know where the
ball
ball
is.
was.
Nathan Ake. I feel like there's this misconception that Ake is quick compared to John Stones, and I just don't see it.
I don't think he's much faster, is he?
I think it's definitely his hair.
Mm.
Not because of the movement of his hair. It makes him look like he's running really fast. Just, his hair is flailing behind him, like Daley Blind.
Oh, Sterling, get him off.
Great first touch by Sterling there. Here's Longstaff. Ooh. Great little turning pass by the Ginger Chavy. And then Sterling fouls Yedlin.
Play on. Gonna get booked for that, Sterling, I think.
If they get a goal, Newcastle, it's dangerous. Ake with a good block. It definitely will be dangerous if Newcastle do get a goal.
Yeah, they seem to be starting to have a bit more of a go now that they're 2-0 down. But why didn't they play like this at 0-0?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't understand that. Why do they have to be 2 goals down to start playing football?
Going, oh yeah, let's start having a bit of a go now. Maybe if you had a go a bit earlier, you could be 1-0 up. I don't think we're the team that we once were. So no one seems to come here scared anymore.
No.
So why not have a go?
Here's Richie. Swings one in. That's a good cross. And Ake, fair play to him. Hayden with a poor attempt that was. Longstaff.
I don't think he knew where that was.
Dino's winning this one. Oh, he's not. Newcastle again. It's the midfield that's not existent for City at the moment. Are they getting back? To cross into an offside. A little pirouette as well in midair by Fabian Schär.
Shots.
Went far over that one.
No.
Curling effort from Murphy. Is it Jacob or Josh?
I don't know. They both played for Newcastle at one point, didn't they?
They're both identical. They're identical twins, aren't they?
Yeah.
So I cannot tell the difference.
I'll find out for you.
But he's put a good attempt in, at least for Newcastle. Curling effort on his left foot. It was.
It's Jacob Murphy though.
Jacob Murphy.
I don't know where is the other one at Norwich.
Well, I think they both came from Norwich, Jacob and Josh Murphy.
I don't know where the other lad is. Neither of them are any good.
No. But they sort of, to me, they're a bit of that Nathan Redmond sort of player.
Yeah, he's at Cardiff, the other one.
Right, yeah.
So Tells you a lot, doesn't it?
City playing it out from the back. Bernardo with a pass. But Newcastle are starting to press now, and that's suiting City because once they bring Newcastle onto them, they can play the little triangles round them. This is nice football. Gundogan. Oh, what a ball.
Oh, unlucky. Great header.
Good interception by
Shaw. He's not a bad player, him. He's not bad.
Bernardo seems to be playing a lot better, dropping into a deeper role at the moment. He's playing in midfield. Cancelo is holding the width on the right-hand side, and Sterling's gone back to the left-hand side. Here's Fernandinho into Gundogan. De Bruyne. City just keeping possession at the moment. But with Newcastle pressing, they know they can bring Newcastle onto them. As a Newcastle fan, it must be frustrating to see your side go 2-0 down before they attempt to do anything.
Watching him sit behind the ball game after game.
Yeah. But they loved him at Benitez, didn't it?
Well, yeah.
Cancelo into Ferran Torres on the edge of the box here. Here's John Stones. The Barnsley Beckenbauer.
De Bruyne. Oh,
Sterling. Well, this is where the move dies.
Do something.
He's not getting a penalty for that.
No.
Sterling had time to think, and that's his downfall. And he thought about it and did nothing, and then just dived in the box.
Jolinton, no.
Oh, good tackle, Nathan Ake.
Yeah, he did
brilliant
well,
tackle.
Man. So frustrating that no one helping him. 3 City defenders around him. They all just stood watching him.
I don't know what Sterling was doing there.
It's like you said, too much time.
He's waiting for this opportunity to shoot, but the chance is never coming. Yeah. He's too slow. You know, he'd have to shoot first time then if he was ever going to get that anywhere near the goal.
Yeah. And then we're back to this again now. Just passing it across the back four.
Stones has gone to right back.
Yeah.
Diaz is playing with Ake at the back. Oh, Cancelo with a little nutmeg. Brilliant by João Cancelo. That's a card.
That's a card for Richie.
Petulant by Matt Ritchie. Lovely little nutmeg from João Cancelo and Matt Ritchie. Just over the halfway line.
Still been the best player, Cancelo, hasn't he?
By far. Oh, it wasn't a nutmeg. It just went round the outside of it.
Just knocked it past him.
Here's John Stones, and City go back once again. Ake's growing into the game a bit, I think.
Yeah, he looks alright, to be fair. He's better on the ball than I thought he would be.
Yeah.
To be honest, I thought he'd be a bit clumsy, but Sheffield United still drawing 0-0.
Who are they drawing against?
Everton at home. It's not a bad point.
Everton, yeah.
It's not a bad point, but
no, it's not. It is a bad point though when you haven't won a Premier League.
Yeah, and you only drawn one, lost the rest.
Stones out wide to Bernardo Silva's on this right hand side now. Fernandinho sort of holding the midfield in his own at the moment. And Gundogan's playing a lot more advanced, which is nice to see.
Yeah, she's better.
Maybe the bringing on of Fernandinho was an offensive change by Pep. He switched it out to Cancelo brilliantly. Bernardo down the line. Bernardo Silva, can he shoot? He's passed it to Sterling.
No, just not enough on the pass. Too soft. Needed to hit it like he hit that shot. Oh, where's De Bruyne going?
What is De Bruyne doing here?
Don't know. He's not got a foul for that, has he?
He's tried to run Judd Linton going back to his own goal.
Here we go. Newcastle bringing the left back on with a 2-0 down. Taking the left back off. Took Richie off.
At least it's the left back who can cross in Jamal Lewis.
Yeah.
I think he's a good player, you know. When City was saying they want a left back, I thought...
He's not bad, is he?
For whatever they paid for him, 15 million was it? Because Liverpool refused to pay over 10 million for him, didn't they? And signed that to Miskas instead.
Yeah, they've not played.
They've not played, yeah. Never played. Anyway, so they only play the same 11 players anyway. Yeah. Then more they're injured.
Yeah, wonders why he gets injured when he flogged his starting 11 today.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's like, Andy Robertson's played every game for the past 3 seasons and he's injured now. That's your fault, Sky Sports. Well, just maybe don't play him.
Why have you put so many games on?
Yeah. I mean, it's like this whole... You know, when City used to play, the Carabao Cup's known for it anyway. Sort of the youth players and stuff in the Carabao Cup. And when they did it in the FA Cup, it was, you're disrespecting the cup.
Yeah.
But when Liverpool played, like, literally a team of under-16s, They got away with it, didn't they? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't even turn up, did Jurgen, did he?
No, and they did it against Villa, didn't they, in the League
Yeah.
Cup as well, when they got thrashed.
Yeah. Well, that one's a bit different, I suppose, because they were in Asia, weren't they, or something for that Club World Cup?
Yeah,
But
well,
that other time,
they just had to forfeit the game, shouldn't they?
that other time when they Klopp, in the Carabao Club, Klopp decides, I just won't turn up. It's all right. I'll send my assistant manager.
Yeah. Oh, Joelinton's down again. He does not want to be on.
He's been down all game, hasn't he?
Yeah. When he's not, he's done nothing.
Sterling's had a bit of a haircut.
Yeah.
He still can't see the goal.
Still crap. What's he doing here?
Oh, as if he thought he was getting a penalty for that.
For that.
Sterling with a horrendous dive in the box.
Should have got booked for it though, shouldn't he? It's either one or the other, isn't it?
Yeah. Just take him off and bring Callum Wilson on. I don't know. I mean, you were saying before City do play on Monday. So they get a 1 day break, which is just typical. But I assume maybe Newcastle are doing the same. Maybe Newcastle playing the Monday or the Tuesday, and that Steve Bruce's thinking is they were never going to win this game anyway, and we'll rest Wilson.
I don't think so. No, they play Tuesday. No, they don't. They play Wednesday.
So maybe he's resting Wilson for that Wednesday game.
Yeah, but we play today, obviously, and then Monday night against Everton.
Who is it Monday night? Everton?
Everton.
Oh, that'd be a tough one.
And then on Saturday then, I think. Oh no, Sunday, sorry. After that, 3rd of Jan against Chelsea away. That'll be a tough game as well.
Here's Ake. Oh, Nathan Ake's taking a chance here.
Done well in the end.
I don't know if that was a foul for who then. It seemed to be over 50-50. I'm not sure if Ake fouled him or he fouled Ake before Ake fouled him.
Both sort of one slid and fouled and the other one was pulling him down to cause him to slide, weren't they, sort of thing? It was a bit both on it.
Nicely done by Gundogan, but he decided to go backwards. He's on the ball again here. He's got a switch onto Cancelo. And he goes
no off the ball movement, is there? Everyone just stood watching, waiting. Pass me the ball, just move first. Sterling running behind. Good ball.
Nice pass by Ake.
Yeah, well done.
Sterling gambled that Shah would miss that one.
Yeah, unlucky. Good defending. Oh, Joelinton seems alright now.
Fernandinho into Ferran. Clearly fouled, but he's kept his balance and he plays a fantastic ball into Cancelo, who just can't get there.
Just sort of got caught up in the pitch, I think.
I think Ferran with Cancelo has been one of the best players in the pitch
Yeah,
today.
they've been alright, haven't they? They've both been okay.
Good header, Diaz. Big, strong header. De Bruyne. Bernardo. He's got plenty of options here, Bernardo Silva. He's going to Ferran Torres with a really nice cross across the box. Acrobatic clearance. Fernandinho holds the Newcastle players off.
Stayed in, didn't it, by the look of things?
We've got Julie in the live comments saying, tut Sterling, play the ball. Diver.
That's from earlier on it.
And Andrew said Fernandinho picked some good offensive passes. Although he spelt Fernandinho wrong. There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, Andy Carroll's coming on. There we go.
Here he comes. He's grown a beard as well, Andy Carroll.
They've released him out the stable, haven't they?
Here he comes. Here comes the overhead kick from Andy Carroll. Yeah. But it is true about Fernandinho. That's the ability that he's got. He does put the offensive passes as well. He is good going forward as he is going backwards. De Bruyne with a chance.
Oh.
Poor. The pass from Cancelo didn't have enough on it though.
No.
Here they come again.
They should have been a bit more attacking this half.
Was it Joelinton who came off? It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, Joelinton's come off and the horse has come on.
Here's John Stones. Lovely little switch to Ake, but it's backwards. Don't go to Diaz. He does go to Diaz. Come on, forwards. You shouldn't be happy with a 2-0. You know?
I think they are, mate. I think they're happy unless they get another chance. If something pops up, great. If it doesn't, it's not going to work it.
I mean, obviously, we can't go to the games anymore, but as a season ticket holder, you'd see this little promo before the game, which was, some mank lad saying, well, We don't stop at 1. We want 2. We want 3. We want 4. What has happened to that City? Because I don't see it anymore.
It's just a mentality change, isn't it? Obviously, I don't know whether it's because like last season they were trying to grind results out to try and keep up with Liverpool. Maybe that's sort of that reckless element almost. It is recklessness sometimes, canning forward when you're 4-0 up.
It's offside. Ferran's on. Ferran's on here. Great ball by Cancelo. Shoot, Ferran.
Oh, good save.
Good save by Darlow. I'm sure he was offside.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's gone up now, the flag.
Well, they've got a play on, haven't they, just in case they're onside, haven't they? He looked a mile off, though. Yeah, he was. Why not just flagging that situation? No, it's not tight, is it? He was a good yard offside there, wasn't he?
Oh, good play by Newcastle. Breaks the City press from the forward line. Here's Lewis. Carroll. Good link-up play.
Helmer on.
He's supposed to be quick as well.
He doesn't look like he had any legs left then.
No, running in treacle. Here's Almiron again. Shah. Fernandes. Here's Murphy. He had Newcastle bit of possession. Well done, Nathan Ake. Again, another interception. Had a good game as well, Ake. First half, I wasn't too impressed with him. Second half, indifferent. And again, he wins it back. Oh, and Gundogan. Little drag back. And he passes slightly forwards. Little clip into De Bruyne and Longstaff. He's only about 5'5", Matty Longstaff, but he got his head on that one. Oh, good win back guy Cancelo again. Newcastle have shown nothing, have they?
No, they don't. They've got no intent, have they? It's just if they get a counter attack, then they're running it a bit, aren't they? But they're not that bothered, are they, for the result?
I think a third goal here absolutely finishes the game. Because if Newcastle get one, I think if Newcastle do somehow nick one, it's obviously City will be the creator of their own problems.
Downfall, yeah.
A mistake, and then Newcastle get a goal, then I think there's a good chance then there's a bit of an edge to the end of the game, but if City get the next one.
I can't see Newcastle scoring.
No, I can't see him scoring.
Ferran Torres is Man City's top goal scorer this season with 7 goals in all competitions.
That shows, doesn't it? A 19-year-old who's never played in the Premier League before is your top goal scorer.
Yeah.
It's worrying. That's worrying.
It is in terms of like Jesus and stuff like that.
But don't worry, we don't need a striker.
No.
Edison, what a ball. What a ball from Edison. Ooh, keeper comes out and gets there.
Just.
De Bruyne might shoot.
Sterling bottled out of that then.
Ooh, got to play that ball for Annie. Does to Cancelo. Power!
Oh, great defending. Good flick away from Shaw.
Ferran Torres nearly got his foot on it once again.
Cancelo again putting a good cross in.
What a ball by Edison.
It was a lovely ball. Sterling shit out of that. Isn't he?
Here's Diaz into John Stones. Stones again. Dino. De Bruyne playing a more deeper role now. Gundogan. Oh, De Bruyne made a good run there. If Ake had the ability to pass to him. Oh, Sterling's foul.
Sterling.
It's a soft one, but I thought it was a foul.
Yeah, it was a bit. Just a bit of a nudge in the back. It was needless, wasn't it?
Here's Diaz. Oh, Sergio's coming on. We might score a goal.
Well, is he?
They've got to create a chance for him, though.
Surely Sterling's going to be the one coming off. Not going to take Torres off.
I think it might be Torres. He might rest him. I think he's obviously our key player, isn't he? Key forward at the moment. Fernandinho.
Yeah.
Oh. That was a nice idea. City pressing a bit more now. Ferran. Yeah, I'd get Ferran off and just reserve his energy for Monday.
For Monday.
Here's Sterling. No, he's not Sterling. Not getting there.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was Sterling coming off. Can't see the number.
Yeah,
It
he's
is
Ferran
Torres.
Torres.
Good game.
Good idea
Played
to
well.
rest him. Good
Yeah,
idea
it
to
is.
rest him.
He played well, to be fair to him. Here's his goal. Will Sergio Aguero score? 15 minutes to go.
Here's Fernandinho. Drops into out of a back three now. Dino to Bernardo. Cancelo goes back to John Stones. Just over the halfway line. City are maybe going to push now. They've got Aguero, a bit of a focal point up top rather than the... Oh, that's a terrible ball by Ake. Terrible pass by Ake.
Right idea. But
yeah, it wasn't a bad idea, but
wrong
it was
execution.
never going to reach Sergio. And Carl Darlow's put it right up and under.
Big Andy Carroll.
Big
In
Andy
the
Carroll.
way.
Yeah. Can you actually call him Andy Carroll without saying big before? Yedlin
You
shows his
can't.
speed.
Wow, that was quick. Chance
He's out.
here for him.
Murphy with a bend on his left
Ooh,
foot.
Good shot.
Edison saves it. Here's Sergio.
Lost it.
Playing with no knees, Sergio Aguero, it seems. Knees are gone, aren't they?
This is a chance. Oh, get up. Tried to
Yeah,
get a pan
power.
then.
Here's Yedlin with a cross and Ake heads it
Just
away.
right into his face.
Good save, Edison.
You'd be disappointed if he didn't save it though, wouldn't you?
At least he was awake to it, you know. He
Yeah,
hadn't done
well-
anything out there all game.
No, Joe Hart let that go in.
Yeah. Carroll's in there.
Oof.
Big forearm into John Stone's head,
Yeah.
like he always does.
Ooh.
Oh, and he-
So what he thought of that then?
You just know as soon as he comes on, Carroll, that's all he does.
Yeah.
He throws his forearm in everyone's face. Or his elbow. Here he goes. Look,
Yeah,
Every
elbow into
time.
the back of the head.
I hope they VAR it and send him off.
I don't think they will. Referee helping him up there.
It's all right, Carroll, because Fernandinho's going to come straight through the back of you. In about
Yeah.
5 minutes' time.
That'll be your career finish.
Yeah. It's what he's like. Fernandinho's the City are missing them sort of players now, I think. Once they get Fernandinho gone, who's that sort of player who stands up for the other ones?
You're Roy Keane sort of.
Yeah. You
Sort
know
of
what I mean?
character.
Fernandinho's that sort of player who just lost. Kolarov was one. He'd stand up for players. Too many. They ain't got any sort of hard men in the City team
No.
anymore. Company. You know,
Yeah.
these sort of people.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a yellow.
Nasty little tackle from Shah there. No need for that.
You think of that City side, we had Zabaleta, Company, you know, Kolarov, Fernandinho,
All
Barry,
all
Torre.
those give someone a bit of a kick.
Yeah, Tevez. Even Nasri. At least he'd stand up for himself as well. No. You know what I mean?
No,
I
it's
just
sort
can't.
of dying out,
Gundogan.
isn't it?
Too many nice guys.
Sort of dying out, that sort of player, and so because of the VAR stuff and all that, they can go back and look at stuff, can't they? And you know, if the referee don't give a red card straight away, it's like, right, you know, you're not getting sent off. But now
Yeah.
they can go back and look, can't they, and go, actually, you know, slow it down a couple of times, make it look worse.
Just
It does.
try and... Oh, De Bruyne is playing in Cancelo here. He's got men to pick out. Can he pick one?
Lovely
He does. It's
ball.
Sergio
Oh,
Aguero.
great
Great save by Darlow.
Lovely ball
Yeah.
in from Cancelo again.
Even Sergio's missing the chances now.
Good save though. That
Yeah, it was a good save, to be fair. Should have scored.
we
Still
should
should've
should have put it a bit higher. You know that he's going to
Is
be
it-
sliding.
Aguero right at the back post. What a ball by Cancelo.
Oh, good save. Tried to put it back across him, didn't he? But he didn't
Yeah.
put it across enough. Good save with the hand as well.
Yeah,
but
his
it didn't
hand as well,
hit him. Yeah.
I'm going to say as well, we said
There
about
we go. Main
Like,
man's coming on.
City's team being too nice. If you think of that, what was it called now? The Tottenham Hotspur documentary.
All or nothing was it? Something like that.
All for nothing, maybe.
All
but
for nothing. Yeah.
And when Jose Mourinho, he said something which was, obviously I can't quote him exactly, otherwise
No.
we'll never be on YouTube again.
Yeah.
But he said about a team of nice guys. He doesn't want a team of nice guys.
No, you don't
nice
win
guys won't
anything.
win anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And at the moment, I feel like City have got a team of nice guys at the moment.
Oh, lovely move from Sterling.
Into Fernandinho. Dino. De Bruyne. Oh, he could have given it Cancelo then.
Yeah, he could. There's no intent, is there,
No.
at the moment?
Bernardo back to Kevin De Bruyne. Just around the centre circle. And out wide to Ake. Very narrow again, though.
I told you there would be down that left-hand side.
Yeah. It's like it's Nathan Ake holding the width, and he's
Yeah.
not that sort of player. Oh, Everton has scored.
Oh, poor Sheffield United.
They're down.
Going to be down before February.
Christmas. Before
Yeah,
Christmas.
Christmas.
They're already down. They did such a good job as well last year, didn't they? And
Sussed them out, haven't they?
yeah, they were a surprise package last season. Not anymore.
They're not strengthened either.
No.
Up front, anyway. They've all still got championship level players in the team.
Yeah.
So they won't do well. Well, they've had a good little run, haven't they? They nearly got Europe, didn't they? So
Yeah.
I don't mind. I won't mind if they stayed up.
Sergio with a nice switch there to Bernardo. He does get there to Cancelo, surely. Good ball by Bernardo.
Nice. Oh.
Cancelo's got a chance. He can't go forward, though. He has to go backwards.
There weren't enough on the pass, was there, for him to keep it going forward? There you go.
Oh, nice idea. Cancelo. Tricky feet from João. Back to Bernardo. On the edge of the box.
Oh, cross it.
Going to go back to Edison now. Oh, no, they've gone to Ake instead.
Ake to bang one with his left foot.
Look at that Fernandinho there. A forward pass. You know, from that position as well, under pressure, still plays a forward pass. You don't see Rodri doing that.
No, it'd have gone backwards again.
I know he's getting on, Fernandinho, but if you can't replace him, you have to give him a new contract, won't you?
Again.
You have to give him a new... Yeah, and play him. I'm just getting playing 30 games, 40 games a season again next year. Because they can't do without him.
No. That's the problem, isn't it?
Here's Fernandinho. Into Kevin De Bruyne. Here's Bernardo. Just come inside here. That's good by Bernardo, but he's got to go... Prefer to pass into Gundogan, really. Bernardo Silva playing pretty much as the holding midfielder now. Next to Fernandinho. He's making his way forward, though. De Bruyne. What a ball! What a ball! That's a penalty. Surely a penalty on Sergio Aguero. Well, they're going to have to VAR that. What a pass by Kevin De Bruyne. And that's what Sergio Aguero gives you. Those sort of runs where De Bruyne can pick him out. Surely. That's a penalty. Why would he go down? Why would he go down?
Aren't they? Oh, he's offside anyway. He's offside anyway. Looked like a pen, doesn't it? But
his toenails offside.
I know he got the ball.
Did he?
Yeah. Oh,
yeah, he did. Yeah.
Good tackle. He's offside anyway, so
Offside.
regardless, isn't it? But...
Such a stupid rule, that, isn't it? That if Darlow had gone through Aguero then and then broke his leg, it wouldn't matter. It would be a red card because it'd be offside.
Yeah, it's kind of like what happened with
Pickford and Van Dijk. It's still violent conduct.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, De Bruyne's getting stuck under his feet here, but De Bruyne's going. Oh, pass it, Kev. He's shot into a Newcastle player. And then he's so frustrating to watch. Kevin De Bruyne there. Not one you think he'd let you down.
Not in that situation.
Cancelo glides past players with ease. I don't think I've ever seen a fullback with the technical ability he's got.
No,
it's like having Samir Nasri at right back.
Yeah.
And he's injured.
And he's not bad defensively either.
No. Yeah, he's done his ankle, I think, Cancelo.
Was he?
He was limping then before. I think someone stood at the back of his ankle. Ooh, Fernandinho. Well, City just seen out the last 5 minutes or so now. Here's De Bruyne.
What's he doing?
Wasting time.
Oh, just sort of stopped, didn't
Surprised he hadn't took it to the corner flag yet.
they? Yeah, he will do. Give
Like,
it a minute.
like in Southampton. De
Yeah,
Bruyne's
give it
playing
a
centre back. Look,
Yeah.
Kevin De Bruyne is literally playing centre back now. Stones. Newcastle are pressing. It's bad for them. Depends if you've got Ilkay Gundogan on your side though. Who nearly puts it out for a Newcastle corner when he tried to pass it.
I don't think it was the best pass to him from Stones, though, was it?
No.
This is a chance for Newcastle, but he's not happy now.
Pep Guardiola is not happy with that decision from City there. As a team, really, it wasn't just Gundogan's fault. And
No,
a chance
nice
here.
work from Newcastle.
Poor cross.
I thought he was going to shoot then.
Here's Andy Carroll with the overhead kick. He's tried it.
Whee!
Air ball by Andy Carroll. Oh, and he's
Good
classic by
tackle.
Cancelo. Gets his foot on the ball, and Carroll goes down.
What?
Is he booking Cancelo for this? So, according to the Premier League rules now and to Andre Mariner, if you tackle Andy Carroll but get the ball, that's a yellow card. But if you forearm
He
smash someone...
he didn't get the ball.
He didn't get the ball, did he? Yeah, fair play.
Never mind. It looked like he did, didn't it?
All right, I'll shut up then.
Nah. It looked like he did at first, didn't it? But...
Still, though, Andy Carroll forearm smashed someone and got away with it. Well, do you remember that Rooney one? When he forearm smashed someone? And it should have been a red card and they gave him a yellow card. I know they didn't even give me... Did he give him a yellow card? I can't remember. But then
No.
they said... The ref said he saw it. And it was only worthy of a yellow card.
Chance here
Hey.
on the break.
Still into the counter.
Get your head up.
He's not quick enough and he can't play a pass. Useless from Sterling.
Well,
Get him
all
off.
over the place.
Get him off.
Ooh.
It's like having Scott Sinclair back. That used to be a thing at City at the games. Used to say, get Sinclair on. We
He's
didn't
playing
mean it.
still, isn't he?
Yeah,
He's
Preston.
at Preston, isn't he? Yeah.
Oh, the other one was get Maicon on. That was my one.
God.
I think he only made about 4 appearances at the club. 2 were starts against Real Madrid. One was a substitute appearance against Tottenham, and that was it. And he was another one. He looked like he's about 4 stone overweight. Ball into Carroll. Who wins the header.
Oh.
Gets him nowhere. That was that transfer window. Speaking of poor transfer windows like the one they had this season, that was the transfer window where City had just won the league, and you think, right, we need to kick on now. We need to sign some top players and cement ourselves as, league winners. And Roberto Mancini said to the club he wants these players. He wanted Eden Hazard, Daniele De Rossi, Daniel Agger. Foden's coming on for the last 30 seconds. That's nice, Pep. Daniele De Rossi. I think it was them 3. And in return, they got him Maicon, Rodwell, Garcia. I think that was the 3.
Garcia
was it the 3?
wasn't bad, to be fair.
Nah. Well, he's just Rodri, isn't he? He's just a cheap
Yeah.
Rodri.
Yeah.
That's all Rodri is. The fans hated Javi Garcia, and that's all Rodri is. He's the same player. Jack Rodwell was... Jack Rodwell.
Woeful.
Nothing needs to be said on him. Yeah. Oh, Scott Sinclair signed as well on deadline day. Yeah. So we didn't get Eden Hazard, we got Scott Sinclair. We didn't get Daniel De Rossi, we got Jack Rodwell. And we didn't get Daniel Agger, we got Maicon. Oh, was it Stefan Savic, the other one?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's not a bad player now as well.
No, but it's just...
Not the
Sometimes...
calibre you want, is it?
Why does the club do it though? Like the transfer window we just had. I know these restrictions with money because of COVID and that, and you've not had the ground receipts, and that's a foul and Foden there. But it...
Lovely ball over. Guerrero chance.
Oh,
good
no.
keeping.
Darlow comes over. Done well, Darlow, today.
Yeah, he's been alright, actually.
City should have done more in the transfer market. They should have signed a striker.
They didn't feel as if they needed to, did they?
But why?
Because they put all their eggs in the Messi basket, didn't they?
Yeah.
That was why. It's not happened. It doesn't look like it is going to happen now.
No, it's never going to happen.
I'm gone to Peter's journey.
One can dream. Newcastle with a long ball. 2 minutes left. Carroll's won a header. Can someone go through Andy Carroll?
It's all he has done, hasn't he? Oh, Scancello just did, didn't he?
I need Ake to go through him as someone a bit bigger.
Not
Sterling.
Sterling. Shit out of it again.
Oh, he's having a fight though with Yedlin.
Oh, advantage there. Just going to see this out, I think, now, aren't they?
Yep.
I don't think they're going to pump it forward. I think it'll be back to Edison.
2 minutes and 20 seconds left, and City will have 3 points. And I was looking at the table earlier. Leicester did get a draw, didn't they, with United today? And Leicester, I think, off the top of my head, were on 29 points. And if City had 2 games in hand on them, so if they were to win this game and the next game, which is on Monday night against Everton, they would actually be above Leicester.
Well, I think it's anyone's for the taking this season, to be honest. I think everyone's, it's been that poor quality, the league this season.
I think it's Liverpool's to win again.
I don't know, do you? Everton are second now on 29, Leicester on 28, United fourth on 27, City fifth on 26.
Sterling's just beat Yedlin here. Good play by Sterling, and then he slows the game down and goes back to Foden.
What was the point in bringing Foden on?
For 30 seconds.
Yeah, what was the point?
Because then he can say he's made enough appearances. Oh,
yeah.
Foden's made 50 appearances under me this season. What's your problem? 50, 30-second appearances.
Yeah.
He's nearly played a full game, has he, by then?
25 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah. Here he comes. Foden, Fernandinho, Bernardo. That was a good ball back to Edison there by Stones.
No, it wasn't.
Bobbling all over the place.
Full time.
That is full time. Manchester City 2, Newcastle 0. That's the game over. We'll sum up the game, and also what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of a new dimension into the ending. And we're going to do our player ratings for the game. So we'll rate every player on screen here. In the future, we'll probably do a separate video where we can show up the player ratings and the scores we give them. But the first thing is, how would you sum up today's game?
I think it was better in the second half. I think there was a bit more attacking intent showed. I don't know whether that was just because Newcastle came out of the shell a bit for the first 10-15 minutes. But again, it was just sort of a bit lacklustre and not taking the chances.
No, and I mean, it's one of them, wasn't it, where it should be a 4 or 5-0 game. And maybe not last season, but the season before, it would have been a City team that had won 4 or 5-0 in that game. I missed too many chances as usual. It's just the same old. I'm just getting bored of saying it after every stream at the moment. Should have scored chances, didn't. Yeah.
It seems to be the same thing, doesn't it? All the time.
Well, next is man of the match. Who was your man of the match for today?
Probably Cancelo. I think everyone's will be the same, won't it? I think he was either him or Torres, but probably Cancelo.
Yeah, João Cancelo, definitely man of the match for me as well. As for player ratings, guys, you can comment in the chat as well. Anyone that wants to comment your player ratings, your man of the match, we'll read it out. We'll start with the goalkeeper, Edison. Between 1 and 10, 1 and 10 the player ratings.
6. Didn't really have much to do, did he?
No, he made a few good saves, didn't he?
Yeah.
Saves you'd expect from him. Cancelo, the right back.
Give him a 7.5, I think.
7.5.
Yeah,
I'd give Cancelo an 8. I think he was, man of the match. I think he was really good today.
Yeah.
Made things happen. Ruben Dias.
6 probably again. Not a great lot to do. Maybe a 5.5. Not really had a lot to do, did they? They weren't bad, but
I'd agree with that one. John Stones.
Probably the same. I'd probably give the full back 4 the same, to be honest.
Yeah, Ake a 6 as well.
6.5 for Ake, maybe, just because he was a bit alright going forward.
Rodri.
5.
5.
Poor, wasn't he?
Yeah, I'd give him a 5 as well. Just did his job, didn't he, really?
Yeah.
He passed it backwards and sideways, and however long he's in the pitch. Okay, Gundogan scored a goal. Gundogan.
Give him a 7, wouldn't you? 6.5.
7, yeah. Was impressive at times, Gundogan, but
yeah,
his
he looks
usual
alright.
self.
Yeah.
I'd agree on a 7. Kevin De Bruyne.
6 probably again. Didn't do much to do, to be honest.
I think for De Bruyne, the fact that he's probably had as good as a game as Gundogan in my mind, because of the high standards that Kevin sets for himself. I think a 6 is about right, because I think he should be doing better.
Yeah.
We've got Raheem Sterling.
5.5.
5.5. Yeah. I'd go for 5. I mean, he did create the chance.
Yeah, he did, I suppose. Yeah.
Bernardo Silva.
5 probably. Didn't do anything, did he?
5.
He just
No.
ran about a bit, chased the ball, didn't he?
And Ferran Torres,
Give it a 7.5 as well.
7. Yeah. I'd say Torres 7.5 and
Yeah.
Cancelo 8. The substitution, Sergio Aguero,
Nothing. He didn't do out, did he?
throughout no. And Phil Foden, I think you can't really rate Phil
10.
Foden to score either. Yeah. So I'll have a look at the live chat here. Some people are putting some chats in. So we've got one for man of the match saying João Cancelo man of the match. Some ratings coming in. Gundogan 7, Kevin De Bruyne 7, Sterling a 5. Yeah, Sterling's getting very poor ratings. Bernardo Silva a 7 and Ferran Torres an 8. So they've gone for Cancelo and Torres probably the best players.
Yeah,
Sure.
I think everyone will be in agreement on that, won't they?
Yeah, everyone in the chat will agree that it's probably Cancelo and Ferran Torres the two best players. And I think that is a worry for us slightly. Positive, but a worry that is Ferran Torres, a 20-odd-year-old youngster who's come from Spain, is the top scorer for Manchester City this season. And he's probably the best player.
And your right back's been your best player.
Yeah,
Today.
you're right.
It's
You're
not
right
good.
back's your most creative player.
Yeah, not good.
Someone's gone for man of the match for Torres. Yeah, I think it's definitely between
Yeah,
Torres and João Cancelo. Yeah. We'll just hang on a bit longer before we end the stream, just for anyone else to get their scores in. If anyone else is getting the scores in or whatsoever, just so we can give them a little shout out. It's good to see people interacting with us today, and we've had a lot of interaction. It is, of course, Boxing Day. I hope everyone's had a nice Boxing Day. Of course, you might have not seen your family for one reason or another, but it's a worldwide issue at the moment.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
that's the one.
hopefully you've had a good day though. You've eaten some Christmas food. Obviously, it's different all over the world. I know in England we tend to stick to our turkey, don't we? Or
A bit of ham.
yeah, gammon. Yeah, I do like the gammon. Honey glazed gammon is my little go-to
Nice.
at Christmas time. Sprouts.
No.
Everyone's 50-50 with them. Sprouts is like I'm
Well,
trying to
mate.
think of like a City player. I'm trying to think of a City player you either love or you hate.
Rodri.
You know what I mean? Rodri, yeah. You either love him or you hate him. And Sprouts are like the Rodri of our team. Someone's put at least man of the match on the City side. Yeah, exactly. I mean, the last game, it was Yannick Vestergaard, and I actually Southampton player. Yes, they've got Torres.
Who did BT give it to?
I didn't see actually.
No, I
It
didn't
mu-
see who they gave
It must have been
to.
João Cancelo. I
Yeah,
can't
it's
see
got to
it.
been.
Cancelo or Torres.
It's got to been.
So Manchester City win 2-0 against Newcastle. Please do the usual. If you've been watching the stream, subscribe to the channel. Little subscribe button there. Click it. Hit the notification bell. You'll know every time we upload. We're uploading, I'd say, 4 to 5 times a week. Definitely 4 times a week. Sometimes 6 times a week. So if you want your Manchester City content, it's there. So subscribe to us. Please head over to our Twitter at WeAreCityMCFC. Follow us. Little polls go on that Twitter. The polls may include, something that might affect the career mode or the Master League that we're doing on PES and FIFA. If you enjoy gaming content, we of course do these live streams. We also have a second channel that you can go and subscribe to. We Are City Extra, worldwide fan channel. And that is just getting launched at the moment. So at the moment you'll see lots of trails and things on there. But soon you will see all the languages that we support at the moment. As you can see there, we support in English, Spanish, German, Hungarian and French. Mostly written content, as you'll see in the description, supported in those languages. But of course, we know we've got worldwide fans. City have their own Spanish Manchester City account and French official Manchester City account. And the Germans and the Hungarians, they support Manchester City as well. And we wouldn't support those languages if we didn't have those fans. So thanks for watching. It's goodbye from me.
And me too.
And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you later.